Hi, I'm Dick Johnson. This is deMars Live News. Musicians are left to decide should they host a wedding or a funeral so they can actually play a gig. Apparently they can get a better crowd at these events due to the recent 6-man indoor restriction. Or was it 15? No wait, that's outside, right? No, 6 is outside. Fuck's sake, I've no bleeding clue. And now some news from across the ocean. Joe Biden bid himself farewell after failing to outwit himself in his own Jack's mirror while practicing a speech against one Donald Trump's. That's it from deMars Live News. We'll be with you very shortly with some live interviews, performances and local Irish music. Hi, I'm Dick Johnson. This is deMars Live News. On today's top stories, Van Morrison tells people to fight the COVID-19 pseudoscience and speak the fuck up. Irish rock star Van Morrison has denounced the supposed pseudoscience around coronavirus and is attempting to rally musicians in a campaign to restore live music concerts with full capacity audiences. Fair play to you, buddy. Summer is still going for those who usually attend Electric Picnic and other similar festivals in August. Locals in Laois say there's loads of them hanging around in their shorts, t-shirts and with can in hand. Don't they know it's September already? Those who are suffering from summer end madness advised to purchase a calendar or for once use the one in their phone. That's it from deMars Live News. We'll be with you very shortly with some live interviews, performances and local Irish music. What's up? What's the crack? How's everybody doing? Welcome Kevin. Welcome Claire. What's the story? Lindsay, what's the crack? What's the crack, everybody? Thanks for tuning in. Who else do we have out there? Give us an old hello when you tune in. Claire Nolan, can't wait for BREW either. Such a gent. Yes, we were meant to have BREW, unexpectedly on Saturday. Literally when he came onto the show, because we extended our show. Thanks to you guys, we stayed on a little bit longer. We played more music because you just wanted to hang around, which was deadly. And as soon as he came on, my power just went. Everything went black, my computer turned off, and kaput. So, you know, let's hope that doesn't happen again. And that was actually funny enough when we were talking about conspiracy theories. So we're going to be talking about them today because it's planned today, which is great. I'm really looking forward to that segment, which is going to be featuring Claire Nolan, of course, and it's called Consider This. Consider this, guys. Keep an open mind. Keep an open mind. Just checking if that isn't too loud there. Just realizing I'm playing music still. Guys, we got a great show for you once again this evening on a Tuesday. We've got the wonderful BREW, of course. We're going to be chatting about his his upcoming music video for New Direction. It's going to be awesome. We have a 40-second snippet. I'm going to talk a little bit about that. And then we've got some local music as well. Of course, no doubt, you're always going to get a bit of local music on this show, guys. I mean, it's what the show is based around. So if you don't know already, anybody that's just tuning in brand new, it's all local music here. We're just throwing little bits and pieces in and around it. And if you are new to the show, do click that sub button and click that bell if you hadn't already. I think you guys already know the drill at this stage, but if anybody is new to the show, do click that sub button. We got music by Crown the King, who are a pop punk band based in Dublin. That's all the info I got from them. There was literally nothing else written about them, so I have no idea about anything else about them, but we're going to learn a bit about them by listening to their tunage, and their song is actually fantastic, so I can't wait to play that tune for you. The next band is In the Space Between, who are an ambient post-folk, not fuck, right? Get that right. Don't be cursing on my stream, Kozak. Shit. Talking to myself here. And they're from Kildare, and we've got Sam Devlin on guitar vocals, Dan Shanahan on vocals, lead vocal, Wayne McMahon on lead guitar, and Dean Lane on bass, and Clifton McManman. Jesus, guys, simplify the bleeding names, will you, for feck's sake, on drums, right? Just make the names easier. If you're in a band,
Don't be slapping in all these massive McMahons and bleeding shenanigans into your last. Just keep it short. Because the Americans aren't going to bleed and understand. No offense, Lindsay. I mean, you're Irish at this stage. Then we've got the wonderful Carlos Foster as well, who's starring Claire Nolan, which was released in July and called Biology. Jeez, guys, I'm having a rough start today. Oh, it'll be grand. Anyway, bear with me. We'll get there, guys. We got a bit of time today. I'm not too worried. Yeah, a couple of gremlins. No gremlins at the moment. I am the big gremlin. We've got Kevin. Aliens. Yes, unfortunately, nobody selected aliens. We're doing bleeding 9/11 again. I thought that was over. I thought we already figured out that was... what was it? You tell us. We're going to have a discussion later on today about it. So hang on. We're going to chat about that at 7 o'clock. I'm going to play a little bit of music for you now in the meantime. And then Brew's going to hop on very shortly. Eva Kozak in the house. Sister, what is up? Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for joining. Your brother doing amazing things. Look at this. Fantastic. Look what he's doing. Brilliant. Brilliant stuff. Live streaming, no doubt. So there's Kevin whipping out his best Polish. Fair play to you, Kevin, there, making the effort. Learning languages. Good man. Good man. How many languages do you know, Kevin? Tell everybody how many you know. Because I've lost count. Okay, guys, I'm going to play our first little bit of music. Let's do it. This song is by Crown the King, and it's called Gone Too Fast.
I'll be on the other side, echoing your name. I know you have to go, but I want you to stay. I know we're in different time zones. I don't wish that you were home, 'cause I have never felt this alone. There's nothing left to say, but this has just gone too fast. I wish this was the past. I had a way better headspace, but that didn't last. I would cry, you'll give me everything, and now I know what to rely on. I wish you were here again. Up all night, trying to get some answers, but I think it was with you. He's nothing special, only a rebound. I'm done, I'm sunk, I will never be enough. I wanna feel great again, but I think that it's too much. There's nothing left that I can say, but only this has gone too fast. I wish this was the past. I had a way better headspace, but that didn't last. I would cry, you'll give me everything.
Gone Too Fast by Crown the King, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, and this is one of many artists that have obviously sent in their tunes. I did a post out there not too long ago. Loads of comments. Seriously, accumulated so much amazing music, guys. I had to open one of those Word documents and slap in those names. And yeah, just really amazing music. So yous are in for a treat. I obviously can't play all of it in one sitting, so I'm gonna play 3 tunes 3 times a week, so that's 9 tracks a week. And you'd think I'd run out of material, guys, but no. But do send me music if you do hear anybody releasing tracks, or you have any musician friends. Share this shit around. Like, you know, there's a post on my deMars page that links to my YouTube, and it kind of mentions people to subscribe and send in their tracks to the email. So if you could share that post, that would be amazing, so more people get to see it, essentially. And yeah, if you are up for sharing the video, that would be amazing too. So like I said, we're only streaming on YouTube today, or from now on, actually, full stop. So just on YouTube. So it is a bit more difficult to get the reach out there on Facebook. So yeah, if you guys are up for sharing it on your Facebook pages, that would be savage. That would be absolutely savage. Kevin, 6 to 8 depending on how you count fluency levels. That's still bleeding brilliant. Jesus, there you go. Fair play to you. 6 to 8 languages. Well, I don't know. Like, yeah, dude, like that's amazing. Fair play. I know, I don't know, how many languages do I know? 3. Sure, I used to know a bit of Gaeilge, didn't I? No? Okay. Fair enough. This is a song called Cool Night Air by In the Space Between.
Cool night air, it's like breathing in static. It's 2 a.m. and I'm stuck in traffic. Swear you chosen to invoke my thoughts of you. You take to my mind too many times for me to choose. Why do I
too many times for me to choose, and I wish it would fade away, and I wish it would fade away.
In the space between, guys. Cool Night Air. Yeah, what a tune. And they have another great one as well called If Love's So Easy. I was actually torn which one to play. So they're both fantastic. If you like that one, the other one's, dare I say, it's even better. So I actually was meant to play the other one. They're both great. So check that one out. Yeah, check these guys out. In the space between. There you go. All their info's there for you. Look how easy I made it for you guys. All that info's there for you. So, well, to be honest, I could have given you a link where you could click as well, right? That would have been... I don't make it that easy, right? He's got to put a little bit of work in for the local artists, all right? But give them a follow, seriously. Really good stuff. Lindsay, yeah, you enjoyed that one. Yeah, fantastic. Yeah, great microtones. I didn't identify them. Crap, that's embarrassing. Rebecca Cappuccini, Becca from the blog is here. Hello humans, hello human. What's the story? Welcome. Thanks for joining in on the stream today. Yes, we got great guys. We got a great, lovely community going on here. This is fantastic. Fair play to you. All coming in on time, chatting away in the old Facebook group as well, which is brilliant. Loving the community that's being built here slowly but surely. So yeah, keep contributing and keep sharing the ideas. Let's make something big. Not right, Anna?
Yes, absolutely big.
There she is. Schmab. So Anna's in the room with me somewhere. She's somewhere embedded in the Spotify playlist. So yeah, we're keeping her hidden away. So Keanu is happy to see his friend Kozak. Ah, Jesus. From the hospital bed. Jesus, what is good? Rebecca, I hope everything's well. Which is, I know you were telling me Keanu wasn't feeling the best.
Oh, yeah.
So, yeah, let us know. How is he doing? Hope everything's alright. Jesus, way to just comment that in the bleeding thing. You could have written me a message first. Warn me. Flip's sake, guys. Do let us know in the comments how he's doing, please. Please. Yeah. Mental. Okay. Yeah, ask Keanu what song he wants played as well. Nah, you're grand. I'm only messing with you. Ask him what he wants and I'll play him a tune as well. So, before I do that, I'm going to play one more tune for you, and this is by Carlos Foster, who collaborated with Claire Nolan in July, and they released a single together called Biology, and it's a really cool single. It was something I didn't really expect from Claire, because her stuff is very different with Lipton Village, so very ambient sort of tune. Look, I'm not gonna say any more. Have a listen.
Someday I gotta think to myself, all the words gonna hang, gotta think when I dance. I made it with guilt and I need to overthrow. Wrong side of the way I remember. Burnt in the end, yeah, funny than we knew. Our time was a dome inside, on the way to remain, on the way to something new. Things ain't drown when they sink, they hurt when they think, they chirp when they try to speak. And so low, keep your mind in the back, turn around, take a nap, you might see tomorrow. And I know enough to make it all up, to say times are tough, I'll always come up. I'll always f*** up, you pull from the rut that's holding you back like that, like that, like that.
Day drinking, I've been thinking that there's nothing that I'd rather do than be here with you. Eyes on focus and roads we didn't know. Still the music played as though we stayed. I've seen the sunsets from nights that I forget. I've seen the sunrise on other lovers' eyes as well. Day drinking, I'm still thinking that there's nothing that I'd rather do than be here with you.
We ain't nothing but biology, and we never know the answer, and it bothers me, just ideology. Looking for a normal Mr. Prodigy, the psychologically advanced like technology. It's probably in my head, neurologically. The power of the mind, yes, it offers me opportunity to grow to what I'm soon to be. I'm meant to be, I'm sent to be. The same mentality that turn my life into a masterpiece and break from the shell. Insecurity, no purity, stuck in this jail, so I break from the cell. No more chasing my tails, I break the shackles and bell. No more hiding my fails, I take them over the rails. I change scales, I'm watching the race, I'm watching my life, I'm watching the play. It can't be the same, but it won't be in vain. Now I get to convey the thoughts that comes to my brain.
Day drinking, I've been day drinking, I've been thinking, wide eyes unfocused. Didn't notice till the music played. I've seen the sunsets from nights that I forget. I've seen the sunrise in other lovers' eyes. Day drinking, I'm still thinking that there's nothing that I'd rather do than be here with you. Day drinking, I've been thinking that there's nothing that I'd rather do than be here with you. Wide eyes and focus and roads we didn't know. Still the music played on the way. I've seen the sunsets from nights that I forget. I've seen the sunrise from other lovers' eyes. Day drinking, I'm still thinking that there's nothing that I'd rather do than be here with you.
All right, that was Biology by the awesome Carlos Foster Savage and our very own Claire Nolan. Claire, well done. That is absolutely deadly track. Really like that vibe. Really groovy. Makes you want to dance. And just like your upcoming single as well. Well, the Making Wanna Dance part, right? And we're going to be featuring that as well in a segment that will be announced very soon to you guys. We got more stuff happening behind the scenes. So we're looking forward to releasing more news to you as we come along. So yeah, thanks for tuning in. We got KC saying tune. Casey, thanks so much for tuning in. We got Carlos F Musics for subscribe. Thanks so much, man, for tuning in and for subscribing to the channel. Much appreciated. Yeah, if anybody else hasn't subscribed yet, do click the subscribe button. And that bell there is optional, but it's always good to know as soon as we go live. Get you that reminder as well. It's not too invasive of a notification either. I usually do that to other subscribers, and I get a little thing in my phone when I go down, and you can just send it away if you don't have time to watch it. But it's handy to press that bell. And yeah, so that's our last bit of music. I'm going to play more music throughout the show. Don't worry. That's our last bit of announced music anyway, our featured music. And without further ado, I'm going to bring on our first guest, our first and only guest. Jeez, I'm so used to the old format, guys. It's crazy. We have the wonderful BREW with us. Guys, make some noise for BREW. Can I make some noise for BREW? Let me see. Where's that thing? Look, I'm so unprepared. Yeah, say hi in the chat. Give him some emojis in there, guys. There's loads of emojis to choose from. Give him a warm welcome, because he's going to watch back this stream and he's going to be very happy to see all your love. And it always puts a smile to someone's face, especially during these times. So slap out your love there. That's what it's all about, guys. Fair play to you. Fair play to you, Kevin, Lindsay, Claire, with the love, guys. I know there's more of yous out there. Spread the love, guys. Spread the love. Let's see. I was meant to have something here that was meant to be like a little novelty, crappy thing, but you know, makes a little bit of a difference. Here we go. Is it ready to go? That's still loading. Jesus. So yeah, we're gonna have more stuff after Brew as well. By the way, just explain to you while I'm doing this. Hold on. There we go. We've got Gravy J in the house. Josh, what's the crack, man? Gonna join you for a bit of Warzone later, brother. Can't wait. We got Jailbirds full album, The Great Escape. We're gonna play that during our Warzone stream. It's gonna be really exciting, full energy as well. So that'll be towards the end. We've also got the fantastic Claire Nolan gonna join us. She's in the chat there, chatting with us. We're gonna have a conspiracy section called Consider This. We're gonna talk 9/11. You guys decided it. You guys wanted it. We're going to talk about 9/11. We're going to just see what the story is. You guys are going to... You're welcome to come on to the Zoom chat with us and have a little chat with us. We're having a non-biased sort of analysis, right? Analysis of the situation. And we're just going to talk shit. So, please welcome Brew!
What's happening?
Brew, you just got a fantastic round of applause from my crowd there, from the guys. I don't know if you heard it.
How many fibers is that? And how many fibers do I owe for that?
60.
60, that's a lot of fibers.
60 fivers. Yeah, it's a lot of fivers. But you know what? It's worth it in this you know, economical sort of condition that we're all in. You know, a couple of extra euros for advertising, you know, I mean, it goes a long way, you know, people are more online, right? So this stuff travels further than it used to, I think, anyway. Yeah,
well, you know, I mean, I'm kind of old school. I mean, if I want to meet somebody in London, I have to get on a plane. I mean, at one time, I knew like all the pilots and stewardesses of Aer Lingus because I was flying back and forth between Dublin and London just to meet people, and you know. They didn't bother telling me put my seatbelt on. But I never got to ride the cockpit though, so I'm not quite sure what that's about. So
I love how I could literally say anything to you, and you would just come back with just something fantastic and beautiful. I love that about you. You know, it's never any pressure chatting to you. I have to say that. I think
that was small talk, you know.
Yeah, well, it is. Like I you know, because you don't want to. I always introduce people the same way. First of all, look, welcome to the show. I'm glad to have you. Great to see you again. I know we had a lovely conversation, a catch up after our Saturday incident, the Saturday incident we'll call it, where everything shut down on me. We were just about to have you live.
Yeah, there's been lots of power outages. You know, I mean, I don't know if you pay your bill. I don't know. Maybe you didn't pay your bill. Maybe
don't be saying that, man. Don't be saying. They might be listening in to me here. All right.
You're a poor artist like me, so you know. I mean, it's very possible we don't pay. You know.
Oh, dude, I'm there with you. Listen, thanks so much for coming onto the show. I'm really excited about your upcoming video release, Brew.
Yeah.
New direction. I mean, it was an amazing release that you did back on the 29th of February, where we played that lovely launch back in Grand Social, which was the last gig I played.
The last gig in Dublin, probably for a lot of people. I mean, we didn't even know. I mean, nobody in Dublin, nobody, I guess, in the whole of Ireland thought that. You know, that would be probably one of the last gigs that anybody would ever see because no one saw this lockdown coming, you know. You know, so it was just kind of like everything stopped for me in some ways. You know, we had this trailblazing single and, you know, suddenly it's like, okay, in about 3-4 weeks, we'll have a video for you. Well, we meant to start production and stuff like that, you know. And it's just kind of like 6 months later, So it kind of feels like a relaunch of everything. I'm kind of picking up, you know. I mean, the only sad bit is it's not March 1st, you know what I mean? So
it's funny because I was thinking, wait a sec, did Brew release another song? Because you know the way usually you'd have, I was like, oh, it has to be New Direction. I was like, but wow, that seems like it seems like an eternity ago, only because time was so weird. It was like the Bermuda Triangle there between March and now. It's just time. Concept of time was just like, and I was like, wait a minute. And I was confused for a moment. I was like, what is this? I had to triple check, and I was like, okay, of course it is. Because we couldn't do music videos during the lockdown, really. You could do gaff videos, but you couldn't really meet up with people and do
my gaffs
videos,
are
right?
interesting, you know. I mean, I don't know. I mean, you know, I do see a lot of bands, even the bigger bands, are doing videos of their major releases, and the Pretenders, I think, is one of them. You know, they're all playing in their own gaffs, and they're editing the whole thing as if they're in the same room, and that seems kind of cool. But you know,
it wasn't you, right? It wasn't something that tickled your fancy, something like that. You had it. When did the vision for a video come into your head, man?
Well, like I said, we released the back leap year, February 29th, and then literally after that launch, we were meant to start production, I think 2 or 3 weeks after that launch, and have it ready for the summer, the start of the summer. You know what I mean? And but then everything just stopped. It was like, what's going on here? I mean, don't get me wrong. I know the world stopped. My ass didn't stop. I went to Mace and got me a few cans. Fuck that. I didn't stop life. Everybody else stopped, but I didn't stop.
You went to Mace. What kind of deals did they have in Mace?
Well, there's the usual Polish beer that's like 4 for $5.
You're getting Karpacki.
The Karpacki. There's another new one I can't pronounce, but it tastes good, so I just took it anyway.
It's Prashski.
Yeah, and then and Rockshore Lager came out of nowhere, so I think it was like a beer release. So you know, so of course I bought it. I didn't realize it was light, and then I said, "I'm going to see what the regular tastes like." But there's really no difference, you know, but except in the price. So I think it's like 20 cents or something like that. But don't ask me how I know this stuff. But then again, that was my essential shop. You could only go 2 kilometers from your house. So I just went 2 meters across the street. And, you're
in a handy enough location. What you should get a beer. You should have had a beer sponsor for years now. This is like long overdue. You need to have, you as a person need a beer.
Or maybe
sponsor.
I need a sponsor for my alcoholism. I don't know.
Well, you can get both, right? I mean, you can get money from one to fund the other, right? That's kind of how it works.
Well, that is my alcohol problem. I don't drink enough. The Dublin grannies are still out drinking me. So I think to me that is my problem. That's not. I mean, they don't have a problem, but you know. So I mean, I love when I go to America. Oh, you've had 1 pint at 2 p.m. You must be an alcoholic. Bitch, please. I know the grannies in Dublin can outdrink me any day of the week, and they never get drunk. Believe me, I can tell stories. Have you got all night, by the way? Because but cheers, by the way. I'm on the red wine just for your show.
Ah, fair play to you. There you go.
Really classy for once, and drink some wine and.
Well done. I'm being ridiculously unclassy with my bottle of water there. I should have made the effort and at least gotten a wine. Anna, can we fix up a wine glass? What you think?
I had to celebrate my new wine glass. I got this at Deals, €1. That's it. You see, when you're in lockdown, certain stores were open, and I discovered Deals because I'm just so bored. I didn't know what else to do, and I figured, well, they're open, so I guess I can go in.
Anna loves Deals. She absolutely loves Deals.
Well, I want to promote these wine glasses. They're only €1, you know, and the wine actually tastes differently in this size glass, you know, and you know, but don't worry, I'm over 18, so I mean, like, who's gonna check me in my house? I've got idea.
Yeah. No, you're allowed. They're not gonna. The guards can't come in unless there's like reason, so they can't just like.
Well, if they brought
assume.
booze, fine, they're welcome to.
Yeah.
But, you know, but if you know, if they're gonna arrest me, then you know,
no, they can't do that. They need probable cause. That's it. They need probable cause, so that there's
I suppose. Well, there's no parties happening here because you know, like I said, you know, we were on lockdown and no one's going anywhere. I mean, everyone's like dreading. Everyone keeps out, and I understand where they're coming from. They're worried for my welfare. Oh, have you been all right, dude? Listen, I live alone. I'm in isolation anyway. The only difference for me was the pubs were closed.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, I mean, we've had our fair share of dues in your house, in your like, and it's amazing because. Like, there'd be at some stage, I don't know if I should be saying this, there'd be like 8 to 10 of us in there, and it feels extremely spacious. Like, even though you've got a 1-bed sort of
you've got 3
rooms.
I was talking to somebody about my brew. When I was in college in America, I used to have illegal happy hours. Well, they're only illegal if you got caught. But basically, you know, if you weren't 19, you had to be 18 to drink somewhere. So I decided, me and my roommate, you know, we charged $3 all you can drink. You know, we got a couple of beer balls and. You know, but you couldn't be overage. These senior guys tried to walk in, you know, big jocks, hey, buddy, the text moving up and down and stuff. I'm like, you know, and they're just like, hey, man, can we come in? Because all the girls were coming into my room, you know, and they were like, I said, no, dude. I said, dude, you're like 21, man. You can go to the campus bar. Why do you want to come to my little happy hour? I mean, you know, my happy hour is called Brewfest, and we never got caught. And everybody was before social media. I was like, hey, man, are you going to Brewfest? You know,
Amazing.
yeah, man.
I love it. I wish I went to, like, I had that. I always wish I had that American college experience, you know. And I think there's I'm sure a few of you guys maybe in the chat. I'm not sure actually, but when I was younger, for sure, you know, wanting that sort of, you know, you got the jocks, you got the geeks, you got the, you know, you got the.
I'm the geeks, but I'm not tech geek though. I haven't a clue on this.
Cheerleaders, you got the.
Else, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I'd be probably a geek, you know. I mean, I would like to be a jock a little bit, you know, just for the exercise. But then I'm usually a geek with other stuff like technology and
I think in those
board
cases,
games
either you're one or the other. You can't really be both.
I know, that's so unfair. You can't be both. Like, you have to be boxed into a bleeding
And then my last
thing.
my last American drummer was a jock. Now this is weird because Aaron and I, you know, my last American band, The Craft of Fiction, you know, I think you've seen some Facebook. And when we first met, well, you know, it was, I mean, there's me, Nerd Factory punk, you know, geek boy, you know, and there's some jock befriending a jock on drums. But he was a great drummer, but we didn't get on at first, you know what I mean? But I'm happy to say we're really good buddies now. But in the beginning, we were just like, but wait a minute, he's like a jock. Why does he want to be in a band? I mean, he's like totally popular.
Well, if he's a drummer, if jocks are in a band, they're generally going to be a drummer.
Oh, is that what
Do you know what I mean? Yeah. I mean, look, we're definitely generalizing here. I mean, Lindsay, maybe you know a little bit more.
Oh no, don't get her because she's like a woodwind expert. You know what I mean? Or percussion person as well. So dude, you know, we don't.
It'll be a very different perspective, but
She'll give us homework, David. She'll give us homework. Don't get her.
Look, maybe we need.
Lindsay, we love you. She's a fellow Nashville person. Craggy Oak.
It's homework long overdue for us lazy folk that don't want to get into the whole technicalities of music. And I think people like Lindsay, it's great to have that, you know, that we need that in society, of course. Educated musicians, you know.
She's getting a PhD in drumming.
It's amazing. It's amazing. It's very cool. It's very cool. I mean, yeah.
So her and I can have a cup of tea and I can talk about the drum clinics. And here's another thing too. I've been going to drum clinics in Dublin. Half the drummers I've played with have never been to a drum clinic, and there's me going to drum clinics. But you know what happened? Here, let me tell you why I went to drum clinics. Because I was looking for a drummer. So I said, where do these drummers hang out? They go to drum clinics. But one time, we were a man from Simple Minds, Mel Gaynor, was it? You remember him, the drummer from Simple Minds? He was given a drum clinic in McGonagall's or whatever. So, of course, I walked in, said, well, we have a volunteer to come up and demonstrate. And so, of course, I'm trying to hide. So, of course, I'm, you know, you in the back just trying to hide. You know, why don't you come up here and demonstrate the 4/4? He's not a drummer. Intruder alert! Intruder alert!
Yeah. You're just sitting there with your sunglasses and your big anorak in the back, just looking way too inconspicuous, with a guitar under your thing.
I was trying
He's not one of us.
I know. I wanted a drummer, so I'm like, where do they hang out? They go to drum.
That's genius. No, that's fair play to you. No, that's great. I mean, I think I went to about. Shit, I think I only went to one workshop. What? And it was like a djembe, that I remember anyway, and it was like a djembe snare drum kind of. It was like percussive.
Oh no, I've been you know,
it wasn't like a full drum kit actually.
Yeah, Terry Bozzio, Mel Gaynor, who's that? I saw, you know, Steve Alexander. There were all these high-profile drummers in bands, and they would give.
You should have gone to BREW, like, because they host free workshops there. If you're a student, you get access to all the workshops, and they've had amazing musicians go in there. Like they had I think they had Chad Smith. They had Thomas Lang.
I remember Chad Gracie from live. That drum, remember Chad Gracie from live? And see, I know something about drums. I probably should be a drummer, but you know. But I thought to myself, to be in a band. You know, because these guys will tell me anything, play anything for me, and think that they know I'm so easily impressed. But you know, but the fact that now I figured I better make it my interest to know about everybody else's instrument. So just give me any old thing.
Being a band leader, which is what you are, whether you like to admit it or not, you need to know everything. You need to know at least a little bit, so then at least you can know what to expect from each individual, right?
Well, I know all about their instruments, but I can't tune my guitar to save my life. So that's
But that's
with the tuner.
That's the lead guitarist's job then.
Yeah, he normally does it for me. Yeah, he's like, here, I'll get it done in 5 seconds. Whereas I'll look at the little lights. I'm thinking I'm playing a video game because this is a gaming show, isn't it? Tonight's episode.
Tonight we're doing Warzone. Yeah, we're doing a bit of
Warzone. Video gaming, So and the computer nerd, you know, bring back the N64. Hey.
Oh, stop, man! Yes, I love it.
Platform. That's it. And I saw a Sega Mega Drive in Tower Records the other day when I was buying some.
I played a few games only, a second, but N64, man, that was to be honest.
Mario.
Do you know what? I didn't play Mario on it. Isn't that weird? Yeah, I played GoldenEye. Was the game I bought with it. I
007, yeah.
Yeah, I got the game with the console. It was like a special edition, right?
Yeah.
And then I got Super Smash Brothers, which has Mario in it, but it's not
Yeah.
the main game. Like, and that was amazing. Loved it. Best game ever. Then I had some random games like wrestling, like I think it was like WrestleMania,
Yeah.
No Mercy.
WWF.
No Mercy.
Yeah.
That was a great one. That was after WrestleMania. And then some Formula One game randomly got
Well, maybe
in
I
there.
don't know. You might not remember. I used to run the games department at HMV. So I got all
didn't
free
know that.
games, and my boss was always like, you can't be playing the games. Hello, how am I going to do customer service if I can't? I have to be able to play the game so I can explain to people why the game is good.
Of course, yeah. Jeez, you need to
but
know
who
your
am I? I
product.
was playing the fucking. I was just like,
Yeah, you need to know your product. We got Kim in the house, by the way. So Kim, how's it going? Thanks for tuning in.
oh, does he have a question?
No, he just says the Brewster.
Ah.
Lindsay said woodwind and started laughing. I think you misspoke and said woodwind. That we were referring to Meg, I guess. You're meant to refer to.
No, percussion. Yeah. Oh God, I know. This is why you and I will never be PhDs in music. You know what I mean? This is probably.
What you mean we? Don't be bringing me into this, all right? You're the one that made the
You only went
faux
to one
pas there.
trumpet. You went to one trumpet. I've been to 10. You've been to 1.
Look, I have grade 2 in snare drum. I'll have you know.
Grade 2. Ooh. That's just
My dad is a classical musician. Like, he teaches in the DIT Conservatory of Music, and he plays for the National Concert Hall Orchestra. And
yeah, but you do know,
I'm this
there's
fucked
7
up
more grades
rock
above
star.
2 for drumming. Yeah, there's 7 more grades above 2 that you're meant to go.
Yeah,
up.
it's 8, I think.
Yeah, but you're only on 2, so that's like.
Yeah, I'm a
baby.
failure. All right, thanks for
No,
reminding
it's not
me.
a failure. You're just the baby stuff. Baby
I'm
stuff.
only messing. Kim says, yo, Kim, what's the story? So we got Josh as well. FYI, they're releasing Mario 64, Sunshine, and Galaxy on Switch this month.
Oh, Nintendo Switch. Okay, hang on. Okay, let's talk about that for a minute because I know.
By the way, we're supposed to be promoting your video here, but we can talk about whatever you want. We can get to the video eventually.
I mean, new direction N64, the new direction of the Nintendo 64, which is now the Nintendo Switch.
I'm happy to take it wherever it goes. Take it wherever you want, Brewski. I'm relaxing here.
No, well, I'm
relaxing.
old school. I would like Mega Drives and Atari and what's the other one? I don't know. This from my age. I don't know. No, I'm not. I'm just
PlayStation, the original.
PlayStation 1, I remember. Yeah, PSX. But now you have these handheld PSPs now, and then PlayStation 4.
Yeah.
Because you play DVDs. And then of course no one's buying DVDs, so that's kind of useless. And then Dreamcast came out. Do you remember Dreamcast?
The failure that it was, I think, right?
Yeah, but it played Blu-ray apparently, so people were kind of
okay.
The Blu-ray sucked in Ireland, so nobody wanted it because everybody wanted PAL DVDs. And, I wanted to bring VHS tapes myself. That's just me, you know what I mean? But,
yeah, I still have a few lying around in my dad's house, actually. I had the whole James Bond collection on VHS, and then when you put them all together, the spines tell a story, kind of show a big picture. It's awesome.
Yeah. Okay, so what we need to do is have a party, have a few cans, and watch all those VHS.
Yeah, James Bond, man. Huge fan.
Yeah. So there you go. So, So what do you want to talk about? I know you have so many questions.
Kim actually threw a question in there, and he's asking, when is Brew playing some new live shows?
That's
a tricky question, Kim. I don't think anybody's playing live shows.
Or in my case, if there was no COVID, if the venue owner would let me have a gig, because I still feel like that 17-year-old kid where they say, no, kid, you're not good enough. We don't want you to play here. It's like, and I remember reviews back in the day. My reviews were 2 words long. You suck.
Jesus, that's.
But however, it was said to my face. So actually,
that's actually all right then.
Yeah, there was no social media.
But did you see? The thing is, did you suck though? That's the question. Did you suck?
Well, it's relative. I didn't. Okay, New Direction. Here's where you're. I wrote that song when I was 19.
That's an amazing tune, and it's actually so much fun to play as well.
It's unbelievable.
Actually, all your songs are like that though. They're actually so fun to play. I have loads of favorites, and I was a little bit gutted. I'll just talk about me and my feelings. Like, nobody gives a shit anyway. But let's just.
we do.
No, I'm only messing. But like, not being able to play some of the songs because you're transitioned into the Brew solo project. We didn't play. We played like 2 songs from the old Blue Sun.
Oh, for the launch mean? Oh yeah, well the launch had that.
There were so many more songs that I wanted to play because I played so many tunes with you already.
Well, maybe if the 3 Arena gave me a 2-hour slot, like they should. They gave and maybe you could play them all, but
Yeah, had we known that Radiohead were going to cancel, we would have gotten the upstairs.
Yeah,
for a
we
bit
and we
longer
could play.
too.
We could play Creep. Oh yeah. Well, funny you should say that because the guitar player from the Radiohead band, Gary Reddy, plays on New Direction. That's his playing on New Direction. I know, how weird is that? So we were having a launch downstairs. Yet the guitar player on the record was playing upstairs in the Radiohead tribute band. And
That's
I thought for a piss
crazy.
maybe we should break into Paranoid Android or Creep down.
I forgot you
downstairs.
mentioned that. Yeah, I
Yeah,
knew
just
there was
to
a
fuck 'em
link
up
you
a bit.
mentioned between it, but I just
Yeah.
forgot that he played on the.
Yeah,
Tell
he
us.
played on the,
Go on.
And Aslan, the bass player from Aslan, former bass player Macca, Tony McGinnis, he played. And by the way, it was like willpower not to get a selfie with him. And I had the strange feeling he probably wouldn't give me a selfie, but that's okay because it will live in my memory forever. Like when I met the Ramones, they thought it was weird. But that's another story. I still
That's amazing. So and then tell us a little bit about the studio, the recording, and tell us a little bit more about sort of how
okay.
it
Well,
sort of came about.
the recording was a completely different process. It wasn't like you walked in with a band and you had four months of pre-production like we did on Happily Never After with Blue Sun. It was a case of like I literally went in there with the producer, and the track was assembled. And he brought in the players. I didn't really have a say in the players, but I knew they were going to be shit hot. So I mean, first of all, your man from Aslan, who was so absolutely sound. He's so normal, And I was sitting there after about 5 minutes I stopped fanboying him and just talked to him like, all right, Mac, how you doing? Cup of tea, 2 sugars? It was like,
Well, aren't musicians like that are successful, even the most super generally they're quite normal people, right? We just paint these images of them.
Yeah, but
You've met your fair share of famous musicians, right? So you
not by choice. I didn't want to, but I still feel you should meet them because what if they let you down? What if they're not like
don't meet your heroes, as they say.
Exactly, yeah. Because but then luckily the ones I have met, they have been exactly as I pictured
Okay.
them.
Let's go back to this. Let's go back to the studio.
Yeah, with
before we
Macca,
get to...
so Macca was cool. He laid down 40 different bass tracks, all different genres of the same song. A reggae vibe, a punky vibe. He said, well, I'll lay these all down just so you'll have them. So if you want them, they're there and they're ready in time. So I don't need to come back. If you decide to go completely all punk, then the bass line's already there. And just watching him work, and he's so fluid and he's just so laid back. And there's him asking me, do you think that's okay? Do you like it? I'm like, hello, do I like it? Dude, you could be tuning your bass. You could be tuning your bass, and I'd be like, no. I'm like, wow.
That's awesome, man.
I'd be that impressed, But he's so sound. But again, that's the Dubliner in him and the Dubliner in me. It's very anti-celebrity kind of culture.
How did you get in touch with him to play for the? How did that happen? Like exactly?
Well, I like to think that I wish the fairy godmother. No. Ray, the producer, Ray Trainer brought him in because he works with Ray a lot.
Great.
And then Ray also brought in Gary Reddy, the guitarist.
Brilliant.
The drums were done by the producer, by Ray himself.
Excellent.
Even though he's a keyboardist, but I guess he plays drums. The drums are not real. I probably shouldn't be saying that, should I? But then again, a lot of records, you'll be surprised. A lot of records are simulated, digital drums. They're
nowadays, yeah, of course, BREW. Yeah, no, absolutely. Like,
yeah,
it's the way it is.
But if I had my choice, I probably would have preferred an actual drummer because drummers will drink with me because I go to drum clinics. So we have something to talk about. Like did you know that what do they call the latches? No, not latches. That part of the hi hat.
The clutch.
The clutch. They come in 2 different sizes, dude. What's that about?
there's a Tama size and a Pearl size.
Yeah,
I think Tama has a different one, right? Yeah.
Yeah. So
that's very cool. You know that,
size.
Right? Fair play to you.
I know that, and
know
and then
your
one time
shit,
we got screwed. Yeah, but the fact that I knew that and the drummer did not know that, I was like, it's like, why do you go to drum clinics? I'm looking for a drummer. Wait, you already have a drummer. I might be looking for another one. I know some about clutches.
That's nobody, like, not many musicians even know the existence of a clutch. They just assume the hi hat just does.
Or they think the clutch is part of a car.
Yeah, well, that's the kind of the mainstream.
Yeah, the mainstream.
Clutch. Yeah.
So did I answer the question with the recording? Yeah. So yes.
Yeah, we talked about how you kind of found it, which is interesting.
Yeah, the track was assembled. Yeah, and it was assembled over a matter of months. Ray's not one of those producers that rushes anything. So it's not like you're going to a studio, you're going to lay down 4 songs in 7 hours. Unheard of. He will spend 5 weeks on a snare track.
Ah, that's amazing. So there's
there's a reason why the drums and every instrument sounds so polished because you're actually literally taking every little nuance of it and trying different microphones, trying it in a different room, trying it. He has all these banks of sounds, and it was kind of all over my head. But I was kind of like, yeah, that sounds interesting.
You flew over to, where was it? London, right? Where was Ray Trainer Bay? Oh no, you didn't. No, for recording. Sorry, I misunderstood. I thought you flew.
Oh
over
no, the recording was done here. Well,
It was done here.
if you think of it, it's a London standard producer living in our backyard. Right here in Dublin.
I don't know why I thought you.
He's worked with the
flew
script and Aslan and the Coronas. I think he worked with a lot of people, a lot of pop people.
Amazing.
A lot
That's
of
good contact to have.
Yeah, One Republic, and then I just throw my name in the middle there somewhere. But
On
he's
the
also
top.
very normal as well. He's 'cause we're old school deep down, and so it's kind of like, I think for him it's refreshing that he's not working with somebody totally young, because then it's like they have to explain it. Whereas I kind of got him. I was like, oh well, I put the kettle on, and normal. His wife and kid, they're super cool. I felt like part of the family. Would you fancy some dinner? And what? I mean, how many students will offer you dinner?
Oh, that's really nice. Yeah, no,
And
no,
not just
you
once,
wouldn't
a
really
lot
get
of
that,
times,
yeah.
I might add. So, but I didn't want to think that I was coming up for the food. The food is good, so I have to.
Next time you'll come for the food. Now this is it.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, you're recording another single, brew? No, just here for the food this time.
It's for the food, yeah. Or maybe sneak
I'll put the
maybe sneak
kettle
some
on.
too thin. Maybe sneak some too thin. No, you're not. You need some more meat on your bones.
That's lovely. No, that's great. Listen, brew, let's play. We got a 40-second snippet of your music video. We're gonna play it now, okay?
Oh, then we'll talk about that next.
And then we'll talk about that, and then we're gonna do the lightning round, which I'm surprised you don't know about.
Does it involve beer?
No, but we can make it involve beer. Okay, I'm gonna play the video now.
Okay.
Here we go, guys. Brew's music video for New Direction. 40-second sneak preview.
I want a new direction now.
Alright. So that's released on the 11th of September, which is a Friday.
9/11 on 9/11, and this show is also 9/11 based as well.
And what the flip? What the hell,
Yeah,
man?
dude.
That's freaky.
And can I just say on a serious note, I want to dedicate, unofficially dedicate this video to one of my friends that died in the 9/11 tragedy in New York. So Mike Armstrong. That's
What age was he when he died, man? What age was he?
Oh gosh, I'd say probably, because it's 20 years ago now, wasn't it? So he probably was in his 30s, would he?
19 years ago, man.
19, yeah. The anniversary is next year, is it? The 20th.
20 years, yeah.
Yeah, and I was here in Dublin for that. Now,
Were you in Dublin? Yeah.
Yeah, I was working computer games, and my boss called me upstairs to the office. I thought I was in trouble again. I didn't do nothing. Well, actually, I actually didn't do anything.
That's
But
crazy.
he said,
Yeah.
I think you need to go home and call your parents. Like what? And then the security guards were always slagging me. We had this slagging fest every day. And said, hey man, your city's so messed up. They blew up the Twin Towers. I'm like, that's a good one. I never thought of that one. That's a good one. You got me there, dude. He was being for real, dude. I'm not slagging. I'm not messing. Someone says to blow up the Twin Towers.
Isn't that such a weird thing to hear? Like it's hard to digest some kind of.
No, because those buildings I grew up with those buildings. Those buildings were massive. You could never think of them falling down. You know what I mean?
They announced it in our primary school, so.
Okay.
What age was I? I would have been.
What was it like? What was it feeling like?
I didn't know what they were. I was 10 years old. You know what I mean? And the principal announces it through this intercom as if we're supposed to know what it is. We're kids. And we're just
but your teachers knew about it. Your teachers probably knew.
Yeah, the teachers probably needed to hear. But the fact that they just announced that, it was a little bit surreal. And then
but
obviously
when you went home,
we learned.
Mom was probably watching the news. You probably
we learned everything. Yeah. I mean, to be honest,
you were like, yeah.
I was very fascinated anyway with news as a kid. Like I was I don't know. Like I wasn't the more. I don't like to think I was pretty crazy as a kid anyway. But I did enjoy. did enjoy watching news, like even at a very young age. I'd wake up early in the morning, let's say 6 a.m., and I'd turn on the flipping news channel. And I remember as well, quick, I'll finish off this one quick.
Yeah.
Just a little anecdote. Princess Diana's death.
Yep.
And I'll never forget being the first one to wake up in my gaff. It's still dark. I don't know what time I woke up, at 6:30, 7. Maybe it was winter, maybe blah, blah, blah. I don't know what year it was. I can't remember. Was
97.
It 97. So I would have been 8 years old, Brew. 8 years old. I go downstairs.
Me too.
Yeah, exactly. And why are you laughing? And I flipped the thing on and I'm watching the news and Princess Diana had died. Or we weren't sure if she was dead yet. I'm not sure. I can't remember now.
Yeah.
That part.
Well,
I remember watching that.
I was in London for that. I was in Mass. You know, I know, right? The only rocker that goes to church. And, you know, and the priest said it over the speaker, you know, and said, we want to pray for that Lady Diana, Princess of Wales. She died, and that was August. I was like, what? And then, Buckingham Palace was full of flowers.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, she was gorgeous as well. You saw her.
Oh, absolutely.
Absolutely beautiful, like, you know, but she wasn't like the rest of them. You know what I mean? That's the whole controversy.
No. And there is a conspiracy attached to that too, right? So we could add that one in. Brew, I'd love to chat to you more. We only have so much time. We've got a conspiracy segment coming up soon, and then
this is a conspiracy now, isn't it?
We're kind of flowing into it, yeah. But I'd love to still cover on the music video. We never.
The video.
We got so much to talk about. But tell us a little bit, because we got a little snippet there. We also got this one didn't show Cairo Jones, so we've also got a separate one. You've got like 2 or 3 snippets.
Yeah.
So tell us a little bit about the video. Tell us a little bit about who helped you do it, and tell us who's starring in it.
Yeah, you have a Dublin artist like myself, you know, featuring another fellow Dublin band within the same video. How cool is that? You know, because most Dublin bands, you have your own video and no other video.
That's very unique, actually, I have to say.
It was unique, and so, and I thought, you know, we needed 5 lads that could, play my mates. You know, who would be my friends? And it's like,
thanks for asking me. But anyway,
we looked believable. Well, you looked a bit too young.
I was doing the festival that day. You could have come up with a better excuse.
Yeah. You were the best. I just gotta give him a compliment. You saw the audience. You heard that. Over his head. Woo.
Yeah, no, because I didn't believe it. But anyway,
drummers. Anyway, yeah. So we
is that all I am to you? All right, no, go on. Keep going.
Yeah. Well, and so we got this whole idea, and Dave Duggan of 369.ie production people, he came up with the concept, and he made it. It's going to be a dream-like video where there's flashback, but it's not so. It's quite subtle, you know. It's just think of a loner. We think the song. I wrote it. I'm like, I think the song is about a loner. We didn't want to be about some guy in the middle of Grafton Street hanging out with all these people thinking he's popular, you know. Totally untrue. The song is about a loner, and the loner seems to be only happy when he's with his mates. That's why we got Cairo Jones to play the mates, and they're having the banter, and it made sense as opposed to getting 5 actors I didn't know that wouldn't even know each other, and they'd be like, well,
or your best friend Kozak. But anyway, let's move on.
Yeah, but then you get like a band that's together already. It's a bunch of lads that know each other, and I know them, so it was very kind of natural, and they're probably going to steal all the scenes, you know, from me, you know.
Yeah.
We should have gotten Matt Damon to play me, because then they wouldn't have staged me then. You know what I mean? And he
move over, Jackrabbit Slims, I guess, huh?
You'll be the next video.
Okay, I'm not letting you away with this.
Well, I have the song coming out, so we're gonna need a video for that.
I don't want your sympathy ask. All right, done. It's done. It's a great video. You look happy in it with Cairo Jones.
I'm meant to be happy in it, but
you're not happy. You're unhappy mainly, but then when you're with Cairo Jones, you look delighted, and it's really natural looking. And
I haven't seen the rest of it yet.
It's not. You don't look too forced, and it's just good quality, man. It's telling the story. I've only seen pieces of it, so I'd like to see more.
Well, this Friday, 9/11 at 7:00 Irish time, the world premiere online of. Finally, I mean, I'll finally get to see the ending, because all I saw is that snippet. What's the ending? And I'm like a cliffhanger. What happens to the guy? It's like, well, Brew, you were in it. You were. Did you not remember what you did?
I'm loving the cell. It's brilliant.
Yeah.
It's brilliant.
Yeah. So I kind of have to fight to see it. So I think there's a copy going around. Somebody has it, but I don't have it. But
I tried to get my hands on it, but it's just behind closed doors. It's in a safe.
Yeah. But they know not to get to me, because they know what I'm like. I'd be the first one to put it on Facebook.
I would have tried to guilt you into giving me said copy, so it's good that I would have blackmailed
I'm lucky
you.
I get a copy. I'm lucky if I get a copy of a single or any. Everyone thinks that because you're an artist you get all this free stuff. I get nothing, dude. I get absolutely nothing. I'm
Well,
lucky
you get
to
a
do
lot of
that.
praise. You get a lot of respect. You get.
I don't want that. I want a CD. I want the record.
We'll get you a CD. We'll get you a
Okay.
CD. What CD do you want? Whose CD do you want?
Oh, not my own. Okay.
Oh, you want your own CD?
No, well, it is funny because sometimes I have to actually buy my own CD just to have it because I don't. Cause I keep it real like that. I don't want to take liberties and get things for free because I know how much it costs. So I feel, well, if somebody has to pay for it, you know what I mean? Because I know some guys will take 20 copies of their own work, but I'm the kind of guy I will pay, 20 times for 20 CDs just so I can own it because I don't think it should be given for free.
Do you have physical copies of your single?
No.
No. Are you planning to release any merch or anything like that? Or
I think we need to. I
that'd
want
be
to
nice.
I want to bring in badges, buttons.
Dude, I'd love a Blue Sun poster. Guys in the chat, who would love a Blue Sun poster? Please, let's do it.
Can I keep my shirt on though?
No.
Oh, great! I can show off my 12-pack.
Yes.
I always said, why have a 6-pack when you can have a 12-pack?
The full shebang. Absolutely. Look, Kim's up for a Lindsay. Lindsay says
that's
she
Kim
needs
Farrelly.
some.
Kim can probably shoot
Yeah.
he'll put the photography for
Kim, there we go. Like we need a photographer.
Yeah, he actually did my earlier promo. There's some earlier stuff as I just went to his house for a cup of tea. Well, I thought it was just gonna be a cup of tea, and then I was gonna piss off, and it ended up being a photo shoot. But it was very
Kim
natural.
says done.
Yeah,
He said it's done. And
Okay.
Lindsay would 100% support. Kevin says I, as in the Captain I. And Claire's given us the old high fives. So it looks like you've got already at least 5 clients.
Well, we had Blue Sun badges.
Nah, yeah, whatever. Badges, great.
Yeah.
But a big, massive Blue Sun poster in your bedroom.
A poster.
That's like so
okay.
classic. It's so
Yeah,
cool.
well, I'd never have a poster of myself because I think that's kind of weird.
That would be savage.
Maybe
Am I the weird
dartboard.
one? Guys, I think we're on the same level here, right? We were talking about having a big
poster.
It could be like a silhouette. It could be like a it doesn't have I don't know, like the.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean,
Anna, what you think?
Sorry, I didn't hear you, baby.
I just see people using it for their dartboards, But if it improves their darts, then fair enough. I'm all for it.
Lindsay needs a poster, a shirt, and a badge. That's asking a lot, Lindsay.
Wait now.
You're due to get some merch off me as well. Don't be
Yeah,
getting greedy now, Lindsay.
We'll throw it a free woodwind for her. Oh no, we didn't say that.
Here, BREW, you're taking it too far now. But no, Kim's serious. He's like, yeah, let's shoot that. So just do it.
Okay, Kim, I'll be down in Kildare.
Give me a shout. No, here, I'll go witches.
Yeah, we can drive the mini and in the video. I'm driving
I'm
the
just
video.
totally just inviting myself to this whole thing.
I'm driving in the video. Apparently.
Sorry, Kim. Sorry to bring you.
Did you see the snippet of me driving in the video? And I was like,
no.
I was like, oh god, I hope I don't crash.
No, I want to see that. Like, I really want this video to come out.
There was shots. I'm sure there's in the video of me driving around, looking lost. But that's actually for real, Because the one idea was to have me drive in a roundabout, not being able to get off. But that's actually true of life because it's pure hit and miss being able to get off a roundabout.
No animals were harmed during the shooting.
No animals.
I didn't see any disclaimer there at the end.
Well, they're animals. The only animal is probably me.
Fox. Remember the fox you were talking about? But anyway.
Oh yeah, the one that goes to my bins every.
That's the one.
Tuesday.
That's the one.
Yeah,
Josh is down for getting merch. Lindsay's got to support the artist. Come on, I'd buy. You could set up. There's actually talk to Dave about.
Well, if we're going old school,
it.
Why not make a computer game? Somebody, one of my friends, Carl, made me into what they call the Avatar.
Yeah.
On his he has like a games console where you can make yourself into an avatar and. And there was me on a surfboard.
You could just make a World of Warcraft character.
Yeah, I'll send to you. It's pretty funny though, BREW tries to find the hidden beer in the sand.
That's great. It's a lot of work, but it's a great idea for sure. I think it'll be amazing.
BrewFest on N64. BrewFest.
You need more merch. People want it, man. People are asking for it. Let's get this sorted. That's there anyway. Seeds planted, right?
Okay, we'll do merch.
And then,
bands of the day used to do merch anyway. That's how they make their money.
Merch is back, man. Merch is back.
Yeah, and I think
things like Bandcamp.
Cool. Yeah, you got a tote bag or bandana with your name on it, a badge. A scarf, whatever.
We got the photo shoot sorted now, so that's happy days. We got a couple of clients.
Yeah.
And
how about a BREW thong?
Yeah.
Would you wear one? Would you?
I don't know. Like, probably.
Yeah.
Like, what are we talking? Is it one of those Borat ones that go over your shoulder, or are we talking
Yeah,
just
be like
basic?
I don't know. What it's a thong, and it's like who's
I don't
gonna
think
see it? Well, it depends. I don't know who sees it.
Anna, Brew says he wants to make a brew thong.
You wanted merch. It's gotta be. It's different, isn't it?
Yeah, it's definitely different, man. Yeah.
Why
for
have
sure.
tidy whities when you can have a thong?
I don't know. I don't know how women wear them in the first
This
place.
is why
to
I
be
shouldn't
honest.
be in
They seem really
isolation
uncomfortable.
anymore. This is probably why they should not give me a microphone. And this is
No,
why
it's
I don't.
great.
This is why I don't get interviewed. I guess. I don't know.
Stop it. You love being interviewed and you're great at it. Listen.
I'm shy though.
No, you're not. You're far from shy. But you talk a lot, which is great. I just have to control it. But I talk a lot too, so that's we get each
That's
other.
true.
It's fantastic. You need to talk though. Like you're good.
Yeah, I
You're good.
don't understand bands who don't talk or singers who don't. I mean,
People are shy, man.
It's weird.
People are
A lot
shy.
of a lot of singers, Dave. I'm telling you, a lot of singers are actually shy. What happened to me then?
Yeah. Well, because maybe your passion's really strong, man, for self-expression, and probably you just really love like communicating with people.
Or I'm still a teenager at heart. That's probably what it really is.
Yeah, but it's so am I, kind of, in certain areas, like with communication, the teenager kind of comes out, not as much maybe. I know you're definitely more tied to it. Yeah.
Yeah,
But
well,
like,
I still sing like a teenager and I still play like one. It's kind of weird.
you got the same energy as one for sure.
Oh yeah, definitely. They don't think that,
And gusto, like your gusto's fantastic.
And
You know what I mean when I say that?
And I said the Ramones. You don't see me wearing a Perry Como shirt. Fuck that. I want to. Where's my Ramones, dude?
There you go. Listen, Brew, it's an absolute pleasure chatting to you, man. I gotta let you go, man. I gotta move on with the show. I wish we had more time. Are you gonna stay in the chat? You gonna hang around for a bit with us this evening, or what are you?
I had to go
got
to
the
YouTube
vino?
and watch this lightning round, whatever it is.
Oh shit, man, my bad. Yeah, let's do it. We're doing the lightning round with you. Okay.
I'm in it live, am I? Okay.
Yeah. But my questions are on the laptop. Anna, could I grab the laptop quickly? Because I have my questions written out there.
Anna Banana, your lovely assistant.
Yeah.
Now, if you need merch, we need to see Anna more so in your video shows.
Here, what?
Yeah.
Anna, did you hear that? Bruce says he wants to see more of you on the show, not less of me.
Well, if you're referring to her, people are going to wonder who's Anna. Let's see Anna.
All right, Anna, come on, say hi on the show.
Uh-oh. Anna Banana. Uh-oh.
Come on.
Where's the video? Where are you?
So we're I'll literally, Anna, you don't have to close down what you're doing though. You can just literally alt tab it and I'll just whip out the questions. It's grand. Come over to me. Say hi to the people.
I've lost my video. I think it's. Can you still see me?
Yeah, no, I can see you, man. You're still on the stream. Don't worry.
Should I refresh my laptop?
No, I wouldn't bother. No, you're fine. And listen, you're not going to be able to. It's going to get really exciting for the people watching. So, guys, we're going to do lightning round with Brew. But Brew, you're not going to feel the excitement. You're going to feel the pressure a little bit. So just enjoy the pressure.
Okay, maybe I'll put it on my phone so I can just see the visual because I still make sure my.
Yeah, just turn down your phone when you do it. Anna, thanks so much. I'm going to throw this back to you in a second. Do you want to say hi? Give a wave.
Anna Banana.
Where's your face, Anna? Show your face here. Where is she?
Well, I can't see at the moment. It's like my camera suddenly went.
That looks so funny.
Hi, Will.
What's going on?
Oh, so yeah,
can't see you.
there's the webcam. Yeah.
It's so messy. I can't even see you. Hi. What?
Everybody says hi, Anna.
Anna Banana.
There you go. There's Anna. Okay. Did I just mess up my angle here now doing that? No, we got it back.
Should I refresh my screen and hope that the picture comes back, or will I lose you?
I don't know why it's gone.
It just says zoom. And
maybe you minimized it by accident, and then there should be like a little window somewhere. I think somebody else had the same issue, but you can minimize it and it just disappears.
I minimized it. I heard you missed me. I'm back. Well, I didn't go anywhere.
I'm telling you, I'm very good at troubleshooting. I have to
say.
You
could be a geek. You could be a tech because you're a techie person.
I am a bit of a geek. I'm a hidden geek. To be honest, yeah, a lot of people don't realize how geeky I am. Actually,
well, you're mad for technology. That makes you a geek.
Yeah, absolutely. And I like the games now and then, just to kind of chill out, blow off some steam, you know.
Yeah. Hashtag geek alert. Geek alert.
Such a geek. Yeah. I like being a geek. I like the you know.
Well, it's actually cool to be a geek than a nerd. It's actually better to be a geek than a nerd.
Well, a nerd is. I don't even know. Look, to be honest with you, it's all silly, all of it.
Some people live
the whole labeling and stuff. It's a load of crap, isn't it?
Yeah, but geek is now a positive term. If you must.
Yeah, hey, look, don't get me wrong. It's all cool. Like I'm not judging.
And they're making more money than all of us. These computer tech wizards.
Yeah,
you know, they're all working at Google, Amazon, making a fortune. You know.
Yes. Okay, Brew. I didn't prepare any specific questions for you, which is a shame, but we've got something. We might.
I'll throw questions. I love questions.
All right. You ready?
Yes. Who are we playing with?
Ladies and gentlemen, we got Brew for the lightning round. Brew, please tell me, what is your most favorite instrument?
Probably the guitar.
Who's your favorite band?
Oh God, I got so many. Pretenders.
Okay, who is the best musician in the world?
In the world?
Yeah.
Oh gosh. Jimmy Page.
Amazing. What's your favorite venue to perform in?
In Dublin or in the world?
In the world.
In the world. I'm going to say Radio City Music Hall because that's where I
Who would you most like to collaborate with?
I'm going to say Joe Elliott from Def Leppard, yeah.
What's the best music genre?
Well, that's easy. Punk.
Name a band you can't stand.
I can't stand. Oh gosh. Well, basically anybody that's pop, I guess. Anybody that's, you know.
Who invented rock and roll?
Well, technically, it was the black slaves that were in the plantations singing the Baptist tunes, you know.
Nobody specific.
Yeah, they were just all slave songs and slave, you know, and they had this rhythm about them, you know. So that they actually historically invented it.
Amazing. Best decade for music?
80s.
Best country for music?
Well, when you say music, do you mean performance or just sing?
Whatever it means to you. No answer's wrong, by the way. We're just having a laugh.
Oh yeah, I'll probably say best country, UK.
If you could start a cover band, which band would it be?
I thought about that. Was funny because I thought I like the Go-Go's lately. You know, Belinda Carlos. I thought we could the Go-Go Boys, a tribute band to the Go-Go's called the
That's
Go-Go
great.
Boys.
Yeah,
we got the beat, everybody get. We got the beat, and I could be poking around my 12-pack, you know, topless.
What's John Bonham or Keith Moon?
Bonham.
Good man. Okay, great. That's the lightning round.
Did I win? What did I win? What did I win?
You win the praise and approval of everybody. Here's a round of applause for you. Guys, give it up for the wonderful, the amazing, the insatiable BREW, who's going to be releasing his music video this Friday,
9/11.
September 11th, 7 p.m. on YouTube, right?
Yeah, I think it's the BREW Musician Facebook page.
Brilliant.
BREW Musician Facebook page, and then it will be sent to. It'll probably be bounced onto YouTube. I don't know.
BREW, it's an ultimate, amazing. I don't know why I said ultimate. It's an ultimate pleasure to be seeing it. That's a nice one, isn't it? It's an ultimate pleasure. We'll go with that one. To have you on the show and to reconnect with your brother. Is there anything else?
It's my only pleasure this week.
It's your only pleasure. Well, keep staying tuned in. We're back again on Thursday, and it's really involving.
Okay.
Like, you can stay tuned in, and there's a bit of crack, and Kim's giving us a wave, and Josh is giving you a wave as well.
I'm waving to you guys.
A wave
too.
goodbye. Is there anything else you'd like to? And there's a cheers. Is there anything you'd like to close off with, Brewski, before I let you go?
Well, folks, you know, stay safe, and you know, look after yourselves, and let's pray that the pubs reopen. Because I'm just getting sick of ordering food. I'm getting bloated. I'm going to enjoy my pint. I can't enjoy it if I'm bloated.
Totally right, man.
That's
Listen, so good to see you again, man. And sort that bloatedness out, right? Just get some tablets for that shit. And listen, go on. Best of luck with the release, man. Really wish you the best.
Okay, see you on 9/11. See you on Friday, folks. Thanks for tuning in.
See you, Brewski. Peace, man. Bye.
Bye.
Alrighty, that was the awesome BREW, guys. Yeah, what a fabulous man. So nice to have him on the show back again. It's been a while. We had him back on the deMars radio. It was in May, I think it was. So it's long overdue chat. We could have covered so much there. Probably have to revisit BREW again under a different conversation, maybe the many conversations we can have. So we got Lindsay. So yeah, hopefully BREW will see that comment there. It's not a bad idea. A bottle opener for BREW, like BREW merch, is just, it's pretty ideal to have a bottle opener with BREW on it. Absolutely. Paul, hey BREW. Yeah, you just missed BREW there, Paulie. Hopefully he'll see you there in the chats. And Josh is saying it's a hand clap, but a wave is good too. Oh yeah, sorry. Yeah, I'm going blind. I see the motion marks now, and the second hand. Yeah, look. There we go, guys. All right, so are we ready for our conspiratory section, guys. Anna, do you want your laptop back?
Yes.
There you go, love. Go and take that back. And by the way, guys, welcome to the stream. We got 12 fantastic viewers here on YouTube with us. Thank you so much for tuning in, guys, on our Tuesday evening show. We've had... Thanks, Anna. Thanks. If you hadn't already, give us an L, subscribe there, and slap that bell button so you get notified every time we go on. It's 3 times a week. We're here from 6 p.m. promoting local music and having a bit of social crack, which is here as well. In between... We played a couple of tracks this at the start of the show. We've had the wonderful BREW here with his music video snippet, and he will be releasing that at the full whack at 7 p.m. on Friday. This Friday, guys, 9/11. And our conspiracy conversation today is about 9/11, which is a crazy, crazy coincidence. BREW, there you go, man. Yes, hang around with us, BREW, man. Great to see you back in chat with us. So, guys, let's begin this. I have no idea how we're going to do this. I mean, I kind of do, but it's a bit of crack. If you guys want to get involved in this chat, we're literally having a chat with Claire right now about 9/11 because you guys voted for it in the deMartian community. By the way, anybody that hasn't joined the deMartian community, you're more than welcome to. The link is in the description of this video. It's on Facebook, and you're more than welcome to contribute to the chats that we have in there. And yeah. Are you ready? Guys, are you ready for this? Seriously. It's gonna get crazy.
Yay! Okay.
Spooky, spooky, spooky. All right, Claire, how's it going? Welcome, welcome. Oh, wait, did I unmute you? You're allowed to talk now. Oh, there we go. Sorry. What's the crack? Haha. Did I unmute you? Oh, yeah, you have to press unmute, actually.
How are we now?
Oh, there we go. We're all good. What's the story?
I was about to get into, I've been muted before we can even talk about it.
I know, I'm so horrible. Like, I'm so rude to be muting you there. Yeah, we had a little intro that I made for the show, so I had to just turn it off and just bring you in perfectly timed. So, yeah, cheers for coming on to the show for Consider This. What do you think? It'd be crazy, huh?
I think it's good. I'm kind of, I've spent the day chain smoking and eating my feelings. The more I learn, the less I want to know. And it's been a day, but we'll go through this rabbit hole. I'm excited. And I want everyone to know that this was voted for. We didn't choose 9/11 ourselves, especially coming up to the anniversary. And someone needs to tell you to stop being so excited about it. Every time you say it, you're like, 9/11.
Oh, really? I didn't even notice. I mean, yeah. I mean, I think I'm excited about generally everything, Claire, if you hadn't noticed. I don't think it's specific to 9/11, but Jesus, yeah, I got a bit... I didn't even realize it was flipping coming up this week until BREW came on and we mentioned it. So, flip's sake, like, oh, I should have just like vetoed it and just picked aliens as usual as a safe bet. But,
no, you know, because I think it's good. I think that, like, look, nobody's negating the emotion that's around the topic of it. You know, it's a very emotional thing, and because of that, it's difficult to kind of put the questions to it. But just because it's emotional and it makes us feel a certain way doesn't mean we shouldn't go down a rabbit hole, because who knows what we'll find.
Yeah, absolutely. So, tell us, what did you find?
Okay, because this was, for me, I'm one of these people, I don't trust my own intelligence. So when people tell me things, I'm generally like, yeah, okay, you've probably done your research. So when people picked 9/11, I was like, oh, this is going to be so tough. And then a friend of mine was like, nah, 9/11 is easy. You start with the Pentagon. And I was like, okay, let's go down this hole. So the idea that there was like really early video footage and photos were taken, and there was really little evidence that showed that a plane actually crashed into the Pentagon. Now, this is one of the world's most protected buildings that has like 200 security cameras surrounding the building, and we have no other footage. So immediately the lack of transparency there is just going to set off alarm bells in people who are highly emotional that are going to try and make sense of it, you know? And that just seems really strange to me. And then when I went a bit deeper, there was Rumsfeld. Am I saying that right? Rumsfeld.
Yeah, Rumsfeld. Yeah.
And the day before 9/11, he said that $2.3 trillion were unaccounted for. And then the next day, 9/11 happens, and the part of the Pentagon that was destroyed was the accounting section. So again, you're going to pick at a scab and go further down that rabbit hole and think, okay, there has to be something bigger to this. Now, that was in 2001, so that was 19 years ago. So now, like in recent articles, it looks like $21 trillion can't be accounted for. And after 9/11, people stopped asking questions. So straight away, I don't know how I feel about that.
Yeah, that's
like,
a bit interesting.
Yeah. What do you have for me?
Well, I was look. So for me, it's interesting because there's so many different aspects to it and questions that one can ask, right? So first of all, what is the motive? For me, like my feeling is it can't be just that. There has to be more to it for something so elaborate to have been created. If it was an inside job, right? It can't just be like, oh, that's happening. So I always think into like, what's the psychology behind it? How are people affected by it? Obviously, it was a amazingly hard and emotional situation for the world to kind of see something built up like this, and we had footage from each angle. We had almost each angle actually, and we actually don't have footage from the first plane apparently. Most people heard it was an explosion
as well. Is that like when you actually go looking for, like, because these theories have obviously been around for the last 19 years. Within hours of this happening, people were in internet chats saying, no, this is what's really going on. So like it's had time to expand. But what's really interesting is that like the more you look into it now, the less you can find, and that to me is really kind of, if it's all been debunked, and I know that you can say that that's with respect to the victims, that you don't want to have these conspiracies going around, but that's just a lack of knowledge, a lack of information, a lack of, questioning, So I'm really curious as to why it's so difficult to actually find these theories now. Everybody's heard them, but when you go looking into them to find the backup to it, it's really difficult to find.
Yeah, absolutely. I definitely did a bit of research there on trying to on YouTube particularly to try and find the videos that I remember watching years ago, maybe 8 years ago, and I can't find them as easily. They're very hard. Now, actually, one of them was the Rumsfeld speech, which he did mention the 3.2 trillion missing, and it was announced on the 10th, which is the day before of 9/11. And there's a 10-minute video that I eventually found, but I really had to, it took a bit of effort, and obviously I made that effort because I knew we were having the show today, but I wouldn't have made that effort if I was like scrolling past the posts, or scrolling past and just like accidentally came across it. You can't really accidentally go into it unless you're searching for it. Another thing was obviously the insurance that was brought out only a couple of months before the attacks, which was kind of interesting. Now, it wasn't just for terrorist insurance or anything like that. It was just like a general insurance plan, so there's nothing ultimately extremely shady about it. A couple of months in advance, that's definitely something that you'd like to sort of put in there anyway to consider, because the guy that owns it, whatever his name is, Larry Silverstein, he got covered 4.5 billion for the two buildings after the attack, which is pretty crazy that he got that amount of money after just insuring it a couple of months before. So I mean, that's pretty crazy. Also,
like with the insider traders as well that took their stocks. Is this the same thing? Insured their stocks? Is that what you're saying?
I mean, no, this is different. That was insurance based, but stock, of course, people sniffed it out or were able to. Now, some people do say that the CIA knew in advance, or sometimes their intelligence agency can sort of snuff out a bit of info and say this is meant to be happening sometime, and perhaps the higher ups have information to the possibility. We don't know when it's going to happen, so we can't stop it. And that story has become a little bit more part of the main the main blah blah blah, whatever. It's kind of like the middle road between the conspiracy stuff to what is mainstream, or what has been mainstream for so long. So people that state that, oh, the CIA knew in advance, have been allowed on to be interviewed on shows like CNN and Fox, because it's kind of middle of the road. It meets sort of both ways. It's like, oh, well, the CIA knew. It's pretty normal procedure that they might know something in advance. Some people might be able to hear it from like the higher ups that, oh, this might happen, and that's why these actions were taken into place. So there is that sort of, you know, but that could also be a strategy put into play to downplay, you know, everything else. So we don't know.
That is the thing. No, so this is why today has been eating and chain smoking, because the more that I look into it, the more I can see all of the sides of it. So like, I can understand why people say truthers are wrong, and I can understand why truthers are adamant that they're right. And the only thing that I can take from it is that, like, we haven't a clue and we'll never know. And that's the really terrifying thing, because the longer it goes on, we have certain information that comes out, which makes it very, very apparent that things in the beginning were not true, you know? So that immediately puts everything you said into doubt and cast doubt on that. So when you find all this information that seems like logically to make sense, I can understand why people get caught up in why they go, no, 9/11 was definitely an inside job. You know, either way it happened, and either way it was devastating, and we shouldn't be arguing, but we should ask questions. Do you know what I mean? And we should kind of question whether or not we should trust what people are saying. But I feel like America, for me, lately has become, outside of it, watching America from the outside feels like you're watching this constant reality TV show. Like, it doesn't feel real. It's so far removed from what I know here and from what I'm used to day, you know? And it's kind of, you forget that people live in this reality every day. Do you know, like, this is what's real for them. And like, I don't know how it must feel to be an American in America and to genuinely believe that your government is not behind you and that they're doing these things. Nobody wants to believe that it's insidious, but people have to ask the questions, because if it is, don't they have a right to know?
Absolutely. And there's a big mixed bag, you know, in the States, you know, with regard to, you know, people who believe in it and people who don't. And even some celebrities had to, you know, not had to, but they set up campaigns to at least reopen the investigation. So the investigation was pretty much closed off, and there was no negotiation then on many shows, on all mainstream shows, about what happened. And any sort of requests to reopen the investigation was immediately, people were denounced as conspiracy theorists, and people got usually angry at them, and especially on talk show hosts would turn on their guests, and, you know, to sort of say, how dare you consider, you know, anything else other than what's been told for us. And that's a very dangerous behavior, I find. So even though a lot of people were questioning it, it's still not fair to actually close off completely something that definitely did feel to have some loose ends, you know, really did feel like it had many loose ends. For example, the Pentagon,
the lack of information now as well, the fact that there's so many loose ends, and that, like, if you say now, with all of the information you accumulate over time and the way that the world is evolving, like, now you want to go back and you want to reassess with a different head on your shoulders, and the information is far more difficult to find, like, and that in itself, I know I've said it, it's so shady to me. But if you Google 9/11 now, one of the most interesting articles that I saw was Noor bin Laden, who is the niece of Osama bin Laden.
Seen it.
Did you see it? But like, the headline enough, if people are just going to go based off of headlines, is enough to make you go and vote for Trump, because it
can you explain the headline? I didn't mean to just say that then you finished the thing. So tell the guys at home what the headline's about there.
The headline is, Osama bin Laden's niece says Donald Trump is America's best bet to avoid the next 9/11. So basically, if Joe Biden is to be voted into president, to be their next American president, he won't have what it takes to negate another terrorist attack. But Donald Trump is the only hope America has to stay away from future terrorist attacks. But if you don't read the article and realize that her father was the half brother of Osama bin Laden, and they had been estranged for years, and that she doesn't really have any ties to that side of her family, if you as an American are going to read that headline, you're going to think, okay, well, I'm gonna vote Trump because I don't want 9/11 to happen again, you know. And
of course,
with everything that's going on, I feel like a lot of people are just consuming their information through headlines.
Oh, of course,
You know,
and that's
so-
been happening a lot since, obviously, well, Facebook really would have been the main culprit for that, you know.
And especially being
scrolling
at
through.
home.
Yeah, especially being home, absolutely. Yeah, so it's interesting as well because there's many architects and engineers that also are skeptical. That are well, first of all, well educated, and no more educated than the next person. You know what I mean? And have founded a group called Architects and Engineers for 9/11 Truth. And there are 3,200 architects and engineers that are part of this group that feel that after studying the videos and after running tests, artificial intelligence tests or whatever you call them, you know, simulations, that's what we're talking about, that the how fast the building fell, such as in a free fall style, did not coincide with how the plane struck the building and the temperatures that were created for the steel frames, that it would not be top heavy enough to collapse the building like that. So
it was more like a controlled demolition.
A controlled demolition, and yeah, exactly. So these are people that, you know, with degrees, with masters in, and there's 3,200 of them, and they created a group as well. There's also 26,000 members of public in this group as well, and which was taken from March 1st. I'm just on the Wikipedia page here now. It's just saying all this info. It was founded in 2007. So yeah, it's interesting, you know, that you have a lot of people that are well learned that are skeptical about what happened.
And what you find is that the minute, like, anybody who could have been throughout their whole career absolutely admired and told that they were the most intelligent, most like advanced in their industry or in their line of work, the minute they question something that seems a little bit far-fetched, their whole career is thrown into the mix by being told that they're a conspiracy theorist. And like, it's a dangerous thing because look, there are conspiracy theories out there that can like hinder like the flow of free information and fact, and that is absolutely fine. Do you know, like, not fine, but understandable. Do you know? But sorry, Nick, my leg's gone dead. The way I was sitting.
That's crazy.
And I
sorry,
lost
your
my
leg.
train of thought. Yeah, my leg went dead. Sorry, and I lost my train of thought there because I couldn't feel my foot.
That's fine. That's all part of the process, Claire. Don't you worry. Yeah, it's interesting. It really is. I mean, I was reading up as well about people thinking that it was a rocket that hit the Pentagon. That was one of the other ones, and that they found passports as well at the bottom of the World Trade Centers as well. And how could they survive if the airplane went into absolute combustion? Although, of course, as well, we don't understand the mechanics. I mean, I don't. You know, if a plane crashes in, it could be like one of those tin can situations where everything gets pushed out the end, and it's quite possible.
But that's the thing, we don't know. So like, if somebody who is a professional is going to tell me this is what happened, like I trust that person's going to tell me the truth. It's when there's so many differing opinions, and one opinion seems to be completely written off without any kind of investigation, without any merit. It's just told that you're insensitive and you're wrong for having those questions. And like that, I think, as a society is going to hinder us. Like if we want to progress and become more evolved and become together like a united people, like we can't be shouting at each other for having these queries.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, it is unfortunate. And obviously this is the first one that we're covering, guys, of the series of Consider This. So
did you see the comment there from Paul Archibald? New theory: Claire's leg is actually alive and living in Argentina. I heard it has 3 wives.
I love it. Yeah, I mean, the Hitler one could be the next one to do. That's an interesting one. Guys, let's see what kind of inputs we have here. So Anthony McManus, welcome to the stream, brother. Thanks for tuning in. Paul, that seems the best option. They would have been aware of an attack of some sort, can't announce it as insights for Intermass. So going back to the CIA and them sort of knowing in advance through their networks, I don't know how the CIA operates. Of course, they work in a way to accumulate intelligence from different sources. So yeah, it's very possible that they knew in advance, but they didn't want to incite any fears. Yeah.
Then you could argue that, like, isn't the whole point to incite fear? So you create confusion. You know, if you want to go down the rabbit hole and pull holes and everything, you could say, okay, if they knew, they probably would have said something to incite fear. you know. But again, I have no idea. Like I just love to pick apart things and question everything.
Yeah. Well, there was an article that I found as well, and it was an interview with a FEMA investigator, and they claimed that the World Trade Center, it has vaults. I'm not pronouncing that right. The Polish in me comes out sometimes with some words. And apparently they were emptied not too long before the attack as well. So in those vaults, they apparently had like gold and all these kind of other things. And apparently somebody whistleblowed, if you will, and said that, listen, there was vans outside the World Trade Center, black vans, people have photographs of them, and they don't know why they were there. They're not normally there, unmarked. And also, this statement from a FEMA person, let's say. So that's another interesting, going back into sort of the conspiracy itself, into the nitty gritty stuff. Because there is so much information you could sift through, find fair enough. And of course, I understand, Claire, your viewpoint of course, you know, there is this belief as well that, you know, if to incite that, you know, I can't.
Go down the rabbit hole. We're here.
I don't think I should. I don't think I should.
Tea party going.
Look,
come on.
We'll be here all night. I can't go into it. I can't.
But, you know, if you look at like Edward Snowden as an example of like American conspiracy theorists, this is a guy who outwardly came and told you that the American government was listening to people not just in America but across the world, and he was called complete criminal of the state, and now is in Russia because he doesn't want to come back to America because he'll be trialed under martial law and people will probably never hear from him again. And he's saying, you know, let me go back to a civil trial with the jury of my peers. Absolutely, let me come home. But what he said proved to be right. What he did, like, paved the way for data protection laws, for rights that you have now. And this man still has to be in hiding in Russia, and everybody has forgotten about him. So if that is still something that's happening right now, and we can't find all of this information about 9/11, like, it is not a massive gap between the two to go that if you're lying this much, there's this bigger conspiracy behind it. There's this bigger theory. I'm this close to getting out my red thread and my big board and just making all the lines. I'm telling you.
You won't have enough space. You won't have enough space.
I will make that space.
Yeah, no, that's absolutely amazing. I mean, yeah, look, I don't know how much more you want to get into this. There's definitely more stuff.
I'm just following the comments here. It's like, there was never a leg. It was a hologram. It was an arm with pants on it.
Brilliant, guys. Well, that's great. We've got 15 viewers, guys. I'm hoping you must be enjoying this section if you are tuned in. This is a heavy topic. I mean, there's a lot in it, especially for it coming up.
That's
definitely
the thing. It's the week that's in it, because the horrible thing about these like conspiracy theories is like, and you know, like, is it conspiracy or is it philosophy, or are we going deeper? You know, like, who knows? But it's just, the closer you are to catastrophic events, the less acceptable it is to kind of talk about. And maybe the further we get away from it, the further we can actually answer those questions. So why not ask now? Do you know? Absolutely. I know it's uncomfortable, but like, the search for truth is never going to be.
Yeah,
you know?
it's a continual journey for sure once you start off, because then it opens up all these other possibilities, and then these other sort of so-called, as people we just box them into like conspiratory sort of boxes, right, or sections. So it paints kind of a picture of the world then, really, as a whole. So that's why it's very difficult, even for me, let's say, where I'm kind of holding myself back, because I've read into a lot of these things, you know. So for me, I have kind of a painting of my perception of reality, where I have a lot of friends and even family that have a different perception, let's say, because of the information they're consuming. I'm not saying information is good or bad, or anybody else's is good or bad. I won't get into that, you know. That's just, it can be also opinion based. I'd say one thing, and we'll finish up this section very shortly, because
next time we'll do Alien.
No, we'll do Aliens next. Aliens will be easier.
I know. I really liked Steve Buchanan from Art Attack Might Be Banksy though.
Yeah, well, we'll do the vote again, guys, and then I'm gonna have to slap in a veto now and then, just in case. No, it was meant to be. I love it, but definitely
straight in, no kissing.
Right, we'll see how it goes. Look, I'm the presenter here. I've got a reputation to uphold here. You know, I've got a Claire. I was going to call you Rebecca there. Fuck's sake, Jesus, what's wrong? Look, I'm kerfuffled. I'm kerfuffled talking about conspiracy theories here, guys. It's crazy. But for sure, like I respect the fact that, and I'm aware of the fact, and one thing that I can really confirm is the consumption of information. And this is what it all boils down to at the end of the day, is who's consuming what, and if they're consuming something regularly, they are being put in that and it's not a conspiracy. Algorithms exist. They are getting the similar type of information with the similar kind of type of politics set, cultural sort of set, movemental, even like movements. They're getting the same sort of stuff, news segments, left and right wing, all that kind of stuff. And that's being kind of created for them. Now, granted, it was perhaps created, you know, as a great idea, which and possibly still is considered a great idea. But I find a lot of faults with that, because people get stuck then into a certain state of mentality and a state of reality. A reality is created by the information we absorb. So when somebody presents an alternate reality, because we're not just talking about one conspiracy theory here, and this is me closing off, guys, and Claire's going to give off her close off. I didn't prepare this, by the way, so thank you.
It sounds so prepared. I
know.
Not.
I get into it. Now I'm into it.
No, you're setting me up.
Yeah. I'm sorry. No pressure.
That's the real
but look, I've been doing this for ages, so don't worry. It's going to be amazing. But and I didn't lose my train of thought, did I? Maybe I did. Hold on. Let's see now in a second. But the most important thing is to consider, we have to consider other people. We have to understand. I'm working on this myself, you know what I mean, as well. And you're very good at it, Claire. You've definitely nailed it. And this is why I knew it would be a good idea to have you on the show for this segment. Because you are very compassionate. You are compassionate and understanding and respectful to other people's opinions and frames of thoughts, frames of their mind. You know?
I try to be.
You try to be your best, right? You try to do it best. It is difficult. I understand a lot of people can be very passionate about these things, and even myself included, you know. So ultimately, it really does boil down to how much and what information is consumed. For example, people that believe more in sort of conspiracy theory, and I'm just talking it down. This isn't exactly what I believe in. I don't believe it's all like, I don't believe it should be in a conspiratory box, but I'm just saying it just for ease, because I know most people will consider this to be all conspiracy. Generally, then a lot of other things would be considered in the, you know, people would believe
in that category,
in that category of thinking, where if it's this, and what does it boil down to? It boils down to lack of trust of the system that's in play because of being duped before, or reading about other, you know, history tends to repeat itself, all that kind of thing. I tried all these kind of phrases, but people not believing in the system, not believing in the mainstream, whereby then you have people like on the other side that believe in the mainstream, and they say that anybody that believes in other stuff or is fixated in it mentally, let's put it that way, you can't believe everything you read on the internet. So there's two arguments there. You've got the people saying, that's just mainstream news, that's bullshit. Sure, we all know fake news, we all know that. And unfortunately, Trump has coined that term, which has almost invalued the sort of concept of fake news, which, you know, it's
replaced.
I don't even like saying it.
Theory.
Yeah, so unfortunately, fake news, you know, which, you know, the news has been known to hyperbolize, you know, or create sort of, you know,
the more information,
false information now and then.
The more information that we have, the less we know. That's the simple fact, because basically, there are, like you said, so many differing realities, differing opinions. There are 7 billion people on this planet. We're never going to, like, as an animal, like, we're never going to be able to control 7 billion people. It's just nature. And the idea that, like, all of these opposing realities are fighting each other instead of trying to understand each other is what creates conspiracy, is what creates theory, rather than conversation. Like, we are trying to be, like, it becomes controversial over just a conversation, and your opinion becomes your fact and your reality. When you can change your mind at any point, you are constantly learning. There are going to be points where I'll be talking to you and I'm going to say something, I'll regret it, and within a week, or when I learn more, I might change my mind, and that's okay. You know, that's what this is for. This is the point. Like, we're here to create conversation. We're here to talk about things you might not really want to talk about, or things that you're sick of hearing, but you kind of should keep those conversations open. And, like, I'm just delighted to be able to go down a rabbit hole and chill with Alice on the rag.
Absolutely love it. Great stuff, Claire. Thanks so much for doing that. We're going to do this every week. What do you think? Are you up for it?
Yeah, we'll see what they say.
Okay,
they
guys.
might not want me back.
Who are you referring to when you speak of they?
Oh, 14 of the deMars. Oh, those. Ben, the FBI man who mans my phone.
The men in black. The greys. The reptilians. What will we talk about next week, guys? Big shout out to my co-host, the wonderful Claire Nolan, also known for being a lead singer in Lipton Village and for founding Riff Scene Productions. Go on, tell me, what else are you known for?
My views do not reflect the views of Lipton Village.
Should I just stop relating you to your current projects?
No, they love it. But it's just my views do not reflect Lipton Village. And actually, probably they do. I just don't want to take credit for that.
I love it. Claire, so I'm going to let you go. Are you going to hang around with us for a bit?
Of course. Yeah, I'll be in the comments. You can give out to me there and I'll judge myself quietly.
Stop. Jesus, no, I can only praise you. Thanks so much for doing this. And yeah, guys in the comments, give a big shout out, give a big round of applause and give some love to our wonderful Claire Nolan on Consider This.
Tune for the radio. Let's rock!
I'm woken up like I've never been before. When your mom and dad, they be banging on your door saying,
Turn up the music, boy, we can't hear it. Down with those negative thoughts and those feelings.
Walk around like a zombie and Valium.
Don't forget to get insurance, the premium.
Your auntie May, you know she's really a medium. Or maybe she's been suffering from premature delirium.
Don't make a joke, Rick, that's my fucking family.
I don't give a shit, dog. Heavy be the gravity.
Is radio dying to death?
No be the answer.
When they play this fucking track, it kills cancer. We don't make tunes for the radio. We just don't care. Everybody knows. We don't make tunes for the radio.
That's what you're looking for, boy.
You're clearly at the wrong show. Irish, English,
Or maybe Argentinian.
Scottish, American, or where do they begin again?
Freaking out that we won't go in your box. Well, you better get used to it, boy.
We ain't gonna stop it, yo. To the critics, I know that you fear me.
Nail fat down to the wall, he can't touch me.
I'm in love with that thing called controversy.
So hit me back, dog.
I know it won't hurt me. We don't make tunes for the radio. We just don't care. Everybody knows. We don't make tunes for the radio.
That's what you're looking for, boy.
You're clearly at the wrong show. Waking up like you're on one.
Hustle on one.
Those of you who have decided
To die young, trouble every day.
I just coughed up a lung.
What's my real name, dog?
I forgot what it was.
I just bought a Rolls and tore the roof off.
Why did you go?
Don't forget to hang on, guys. We're going to be playing Jailbirds, The Great Escape, the full album. I'm going to have a bit of game in there in between. Do hang around.
Loving like I think I can, I know ya.
Take it to another place I know you've never been to.
Walking like that, talking that reflection ain't a joking.
In 100 pieces, but the mirror's still not broken. We don't make tunes for the radio. We just don't care. Everybody knows. We don't make tunes for the radio.
That's what you're looking for, boy.
You're clearly at the wrong show.
That was the awesome Makings with Song for the Radio, guys. And yeah, we just finished up our very first debut segment of Consider This a Conspiracy Discussion. Yeah, by the way, I did figure out how to zoom my camera, so I'm going to try not to do that too much, but I think there might be some right moments for it. I don't know if that was the right moment. I'm going to watch over that and see that again. But you got to try everything. That's all I got to say. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed that little segment there, guys. A little bit of critical thinking, can I call it that? Bit of thinking, bit of chit chat, bit of understanding of perhaps different perspectives too for some of you. So if any of you guys already read into it and have a different mindset, that's what we're on about. If you hadn't, thanks so much for being open-minded and sticking around with us. That's what it's all about. So yeah, I guess we'll be back next Tuesday if you guys want. If you guys are enjoying segments like that, we will be introducing more stuff like that. Why not? So yeah, I'll set up a post in the deMartian community on Facebook and see how it goes. So yeah, what's the story, everybody? How are you guys keeping? Do comment in there if you are enjoying it so far. Do subscribe if you're only in and you haven't subscribed, or if you're a new person to the stream. Welcome, by the way, to deMars Live, the show with local Irish music. We've got some casual conversations, some discussions introduced as well, and what else do we have? Live performances and a bit of live stream kind of gaming now and then. So we're doing that this evening. And a lot of features. So we'll be featuring specific artists, and today we're featuring an album by the wonderful rock and roll band Jailbirds, and their album called The Great Escape, which is absolutely just a fantastic album, I have to say. And they've got a couple of music videos as well to boot. So I recommend you check Jailbirds out. They're fantastic. And yeah, hang around with us for another bit as I accumulate my squad. We're going to enter the world of Warzone in Verdansk, which I guess it's sort of like a Soviet era place. Yeah, it's pretty kind of bleak looking, but I'm not judging or anything. It's a lovely place. The weather's nice there and everything like that. So we're going to be fighting a war. We're going to be fighting not our war. We're going to be fighting somebody else's war, and trying to survive. And we're going to be listening to some great local music at the same time. So we're doing a little bit of a mix. So yeah, we're going to see how it goes. I love the way we have 12 viewers. We are really, really increasing our viewership every week. So I'm just absolutely delighted to see that, guys. So thank you all for tuning in and enjoying it. So of course, if there's anything you'd like to, see on the show, or, have any suggestions, you're more than welcome to in our deMartian community. Once again, I'm going to stop mentioning that. It is, all the information is in the description there anyway, but I'm just getting used to plugging stuff, because I generally forget. I used to forget a lot, and now I'm perhaps overdoing it. We'll see. We'll watch it back. So I'm going to play another track, and then I'm going to slowly kickstart into our stream. So I'm going to play something a little bit older, because I don't want to spoil all the new songs that are going to be released over our next shows on Thursday and Saturday. We got some great shows coming up, so I'm going to play something a little bit more on the classic side, which isn't classic. It was just released over the summer, but it feels like so long ago, guys. So I'm going to play a song by Fly the Nest called Superhuman, guys, and I'm going to just let's just enjoy it.
Till my legs give out, I keep on getting up, I won't stay down. This life is like a miracle, can't give up without a fight. I'm gonna keep coming back for you, time and time and time again. Like a spinning top, now I'm never gonna stop, now I'm never gonna stop. Looking out for you, maybe we could be heroes, maybe somebody thinks so. Take a chance and just dive right in. We could be superhuman, maybe we could be heroes, maybe somebody thinks so. Against the odds we're still fighting, we could be superhuman. Against the odds we're still fighting, we could be superhuman. So every night I forget about whatever is out of your hands for now, cause this life is unpredictable. Take a chance and use a lifeline. I'm gonna keep coming back for you time and time and time again. Like a spinning top, now I'm never gonna stop. Now I'm never gonna stop looking out for you. Maybe we could be heroes. Maybe somebody thinks so. Take a chance and just dive right in. We could be superhuman. Maybe we could be heroes. Maybe somebody thinks so. Against the odds we're still fighting. We could be superhuman. Against the odds we're still fighting. We could be superhuman. Let's get you out, safe and sound. You owe me nothing. A hero came to save the day. Made a mess but found a way. Was all for something. Now please don't go away. Oh, maybe we could be heroes. Maybe somebody thinks so. Take a chance and just dive right in. We could be superhuman. Maybe we could be heroes. Maybe somebody thinks so. Against the odds we're still fighting. We could be superhuman. Against the odds we're still fighting. We could be superhuman.
Alright, that was Superhuman by Fly the Nest. Let me just fix my lighting here. I see a little bit of greenage. So yeah, I got some new lights, guys. Yeah, I can see a little bit of thing there, but we'll fix that later. Yeah, so things are getting a little bit improving over on this side, which is absolutely great. Guys, I'm showing you my Facebook page. I wanted to show you this event that is coming up. It's called Butter Wouldn't Melt. It's presented by Butter Wouldn't Melt, and we're working together on a couple of live streams, which is including Paddy Mulcahy, Mel Joanne, and Orion. And it's going to be 3 gigs coming up. We got the 18th of September is the next one, 25th and the 2nd of October. So that's going to be the next 3 Fridays. Definitely check it out. I'm going to be doing the production behind the scenes live stream. So yeah, do tune in. It's going to get some, we're going to get some, what are we going to do? We're going to have some pre-recorded live streams or live performances. And we're going to have some interviews going on as well. It's going to be me behind all the production stuff. Like, so I'll be on my computer and doing all the transitions and whatnot. So you won't see my face, but you'll know I'll be doing all the stuff behind the scenes. So it'll be lovely to see us there. There's the event page. It's in the deMars event section. So yeah, if you are interested in something like that, definitely check it out. I say things slowly just so I can think of what to say next. I know that there's something else I'm supposed to be promoting, but it just slipped my mind. Isn't that crazy how that happens? And my leg didn't even fall asleep there, so I don't have an excuse. Claire took my excuse. I was going to use that as an excuse. Flip's sake. But there is something else I was meant to mention. Guys, if anybody's out there, anybody remembers, what did I forget? So anyway, I got Paulie Archbold, who did a little promo for me earlier on as well. So let's see if I have it here.
Here at the deMars farm, we pride ourselves on 170 organic subs. It's these organic subs that help us bring fresh content to your table. deMars Entertainment. Organic through and through.
Love it, Paulie. Listen, that's Paulie's going to be doing all these kind of quirky things now and then for me. We just need to get them sent over in WAV form. So I'm going to launch the game. I'm going to get cracking with the owl launch, and we'll see who's around. Let's see who's available. I'm just going to put some music in the background just while we load in. Hopefully we won't have any crashes or anything like that. And yeah, we'll see how it goes.
I don't have to tell you things are bad. Everybody knows things are bad. It's a depression. Everybody's out of work or scared of losing their job. The dollar buys a nickel's worth. Banks are going bust. Shopkeepers keep a gun under the counter. Punks are running wild in the street, and there's nobody anywhere who seems to know what to do, and there's no end to it. We know.
So I'd say we'll be doing our album play at about 8:30. So if you guys want to hang around for another bit, we're going to do a little bit of light gaming, a little bit of music, and chill out. But do stay and communicate in the chat. And yeah, we're still part of the stream, guys. So do stay with us. I can't believe I still feel like I forgot something, but probably someone locked out of my gaff or something right now.
Just leave us alone. Well, I'm not going to leave you alone.
Anto McManus, well, I don't know what to believe. Yeah, referring to the conspiracies. I know, man. But I'm glad you tuned in for that segment. There's something new, something different. Something to help us think a little bit outside the box now.
All I know is that first, you've got to get mad. You've got to say, I'm a human being. God damn it. My life has value.
Oh yeah, so actually, yeah, Anthony, this reminded me. So Anthony's doing planning an album.
I want all of you to get up out of your chair.
This is what it was. Anthony posted into the deMartian community asking for your guys' opinions on let me just read this out for you so I don't butcher it on you, buddy. So yeah, if you guys obviously want to get involved with conversations, that's all well and good, and then I can also incorporate them into the live stream, because that's what it's all about, guys. Connecting us all together. So Anthony said, I'd like to run something past y'all. I'm close to dropping an album that started in 2010, abandoned in 2015, and recently revisited. After 2 weeks of mad work, I think it's resolved. Well, fair play to you for resolving that, man. I'm really proud of it, and it's super unusual. It's a collection of 10 songs based around the piano, and they're all fairly dark and serious. I thought it... Haha, then he says. I thought it might be fun to record a version with 10 different talented Irish singers singing one each and releasing both versions together. Does it sound interesting? So there's a post there you guys can find on the page if you just wanted to give Anto a little bit of your own opinions on that. I think it's, you know, if you're bringing on more singers into a project, basically you are adding in more networks of exposure. So that's always a good thing. The only thing is, of course, you're removing yourself as a singer, or you're saying to record a version. So you're recording 2 versions. It might be too complicated if you have 20 different versions. That's my opinion anyway, I would say. If you're recording 10 songs. So if that's what you mean, unless I misunderstood, that you'd have a version of you singing, right? Or, yeah. So that can get a little bit complicated when putting them up and people don't know where to turn. So you're reducing the amount of exposure then the songs get. But if you had just versions where it's 10 random people, for sure, you know. Wob is a good person to talk to about this. Jolly Wob. He is a producer and a multi-instrumentalist, and he doesn't generally sing, so he finds just really good singers. A lot of them have been from BIM, and a lot of the singers have actually performed at some of my events. Niamh Dovely would be one of them, and she's got a couple of songs with Wob, and it worked out really well. So yeah, you know, it works if you do it right. Essentially. So yeah, guys, if you wanted to add anything in there, add your opinion, you're more than welcome to. Yeah.
I want you to get up right now and go to the window, open it, and stick your head out and yell, I'm as mad as hell, and I'm not gonna take this anymore! I want you to get up right now.
slap up Warzone. Hopefully it'll run. Hopefully it won't crash into us all. I'll play a song by one Joey Gavin. I had Nathan Mack on the show. This is Dario Rodriguero, by the way. He's an amazing musician, first of all. He is a pianist and a good friend of mine. He's the piano player in the David Bowie band, and we've done many projects together, such as Rockstar Karaoke. The Rockin' Dead would be another one featuring Paul Archbold, who you saw in the chat there as the lead singer. So he does a lot of great songs, and he's under the nom de is that how you say it? D7 up, D7 and the word up, the number 7 and the word up. So check him out. Check him out. He's great, and he plays the intro music to the show, and he played just that tune there. A lot of people were asking about that tune, so you can find that on his Spotify. It's called Network, or in brackets, I am mad as hell and I'm not going to take this anymore, which is a really powerful song. So yeah, I would say check it out. Check it out. Dario Rodriguero. Mariola Maria, thank you so much for the follow. Much appreciated. Craig Cooney, thank you so much for the follow. I don't know if it's guys following on Facebook actually, so that's, I shouldn't be getting notifications for that because I don't think they're watching. Hopefully to get onto the thing. So we got more follows. Jesus, we got Pixie Doton Dash. Jeez, what's going on to my what's going on with my deMars Facebook? It's getting a lot of attention. Great. So let's see. I'm a little bit glitchy. I'm a smidgen glitchy. Jesus, what is going on? Seriously. Addy Wall following on Facebook. Brilliant. Maybe it's that upcoming event that's happening with Butter Wouldn't Melt. It's quite possible there's more people flooding into that. Okay. Fantastic. Getting loads of this. Loads of attention. Right. I'm just trying to fix up the game so it runs smoothly, so if you can bear with me. I'm going to slap off this music. That should have been off ages ago. It's very unsuitable. We have our own music, thank you very much. And I might just turn that down a little bit, so I'll be able to listen to music. And then I'm going to reduce the graphics a little bit. Look at me, just telling how it is. I'm going to play a bit of Joey Gavin, Spell Checker. We were speaking about Joey Gavin with Nathan Mack on Saturday, and Joey Gavin is a mutual friend of ours. And a gentle, amazing soul that lives in Berlin at the moment. Born and bred in Swords. And we used to play a lot of projects together. So enjoy this song, Spell Checker by Joey Gavin.
I am a cinder block locked in a wall. The Angelus calls. I bounce like a beach ball here in the meadow whose scrap covers me tonight. I'm a disposable ocean flotation ride. I'm likely tired. How does the live stream reach you on the other side? Spell checker relation. No, I'll do you wrong. How does the live stream reach you on the other side? it too easy for me, don't make it too easy for you. I often do. How does the live stream reach you on the other side?
Alright, that was Joey Gavin with Spell Checker. And I guess we're on shuffle with my song, Shine Your Light. First time playing it on deMars Live, actually, would you believe it? So here we go, enjoy.
Hit the ocean, take me to new land. As the wind blows gently through my hair. Let the river take me out to sea.
Yeah, shuffle.
As the sun shines gently down on me. Thought I had it all, turned out to be a dream. Then you came into my life to shine your light.
Hold your applause, guys, hold your applause. Wait till I finish the song, come on.
Shine your light. Shine your light. Shine your light. Shine your light, do it right, light up the skies for me. Mystic lady, take me to your place. Mystic lady, take me
Welcome to Show Me the World Music.
Rayside. Look,
welcome, Dave.
Where you from? Where you from? I'm from Bray. Yes. Been around the world. This is the best place. Brayside, hold it down, my nigga. Little you know I'm doing this. I got a house, yeah, it's looking like a condo.
That is a fun fact. I never knew that.
Feeling like a Rambo. For real, drug a nigga hotter than Toronto. Said shit didn't wanted by the nigga came with it though. I got a bitch shaking the ass, yeah, do that.
No future fears, no.
It's I made my nigga, yeah, do that. Check my hustle, let me this down. I got a tattoo. Says a nigga with an attitude. Ain't nothing that a nigga didn't do. Didn't say I got an attitude, cause I be killing this.
I think my game's gonna be really choppy.
What's up? Till my mama made it. I guess I made it fast. I'm in the foreign country, like an outcast. They're like, would you hear me?
It's not true. Don't know what to believe anymore. Don't be making up stories. That's how conspiracy theories start, huh? Oh, this frame rate is really bad. I think I'm gonna have to die. Oh, that's not gonna be good. Sniper, I don't need that. Race side. I got my whole city with me. Everybody love me. Everywhere I go, everybody screaming. I told you we can do this. Oh, Jesus.
I told you we can do it. Now we did it, man. I told you we can do it. Now we did it, man. I told you
fair
we
kill,
can do
fair
it.
kill.
I'm a king, moving on this face side.
I gotta change these settings. We're just warming up, guys. Don't worry, I'm not usually this bad. Maybe I am. Let's lower some settings. Left, right, 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 left, right. Everybody love me. What a tune! What a tune! Fair play to the lads. That was so funny. Oh God. Oh, Dave, it was great. Ask the yeah, I wonder what the guy. Everybody seemed to have enjoyed it. Yeah. Very conspiratory. Real. Ooh, these graphics suck. Oh, there's no way. I think I need to stop recording. For sure.
Moving.
Claire, don't be making up stuff. Dave's not a musician. No idea what I'm supposed to be doing here.
You're losing ground. Moving.
Which song is it, Dave? What's it called? Someone on the roof.
Moving.
Alright, we're gonna turn this off. Listen what's going on.
Enemy soldier incoming.
Somebody's on the roof. There's a girl in the garden. It's fucking so frustrating playing. Well, it's not frustrating. It's just, it's like a horror game. Deadly Dave, looking forward to it, man. Are you gonna release it on Spotify? Or are you gonna Do it a different way. Right, I'm just gonna risk it. Oh, I like that mix. That sounds brilliant. Tears for Fears, Depeche Mode. You got me at that. I'm happy with that already, to be honest. You can throw in the Foo Fighters if you want for good measure, but I'm already sold. Huge Depeche Mode and Tears for Fears fan right here, man. Love it. Best of luck with the release, dude. Let me know when you have a date and all that. Am I just going to be like a total camper here? I don't want to be a camper for you guys. But I'm not that great at the game. I'm going to have to turn off my recording because it's just taking up a little bit too much CPU. I'm totally right in the open here. Fuck. Why are people... Oh yeah, I'm supposed to get Scavenger. I think I missed that. It's okay. Right. Be released next year. Got the single... in October 16th and 2 more. Jeez, fair play to you, man. You're busy. Busy bee. Plus doing videos for people, for artists like BREW. And the interview with BREW went really well. Actually, we had a lovely chat.
Enemy UAV overhead.
We almost talked about the video. We talked about the video. But we almost didn't talk about the video, actually. You know yourself, Dave. You know, it's just phases of busyness. This is the busiest I think I've ever been, but I think it's the busiest I've ever wanted to be. Yeah, it's amazing, like the musicians that Ray brought together for that track as well. I completely forgot, like, musicians he swung in for that single. So it's a great person to be working with, Dave. Fair play to you for developing that relationship, man. Oh, so you have Ray producing your tune then, yeah. It's great, dude. Alright, we got Keto in the gaff. Look, I'm roaming around here like a headless chicken. Let's bring Keto in. I'm going to turn off my recording now. Unfortunately, I've recorded enough. I'm happy out with this recording. And then I can, yeah, probably have a pretty smooth stream. So our squad is slowly building, guys. Don't you worry, we're going to have local music. We got Jailbirds full album going to be played during our Bounty Hunter segment where we're going to go crazy. We're going to come up with loads of... We have... Jesus Christ. We've got loads of other scenarios, custom scenarios as well. That's just for this stream. Nobody else is doing them in this game. We're having a bit of crack. Joined here by Keto. Keto, what's the story?
What's the crack?
Yeah, what's the crack? Just streaming away here. Just doing the streams. Oh shit, I'm joining Josh's game. That's not... Jesus, this is such a mess. This whole system. And I bet you... Okay, now let's see here. Let's see how it goes. Did we lose Keto? Oh, we lost him. Look at that. That's crazy funny. Alright. Anybody there?
Hello?
Jesus.
Oh gee, am I too loud?
Yeah, but I can change it. These are both too loud, so I'll fix it on my end.
Yeah, well, okay.
Don't fix yourselves. Talk a little bit there.
It's really quiet for me. I can turn down my mic as well. That'd be better.
Yeah, you're good. Yeah, Keto, you're good as well. Grand. So we got trios, and we will start our scenarios once we have the quads, and then we'll be playing Jailbirds, the Great Escape album, guys. It's a fantastic album, by the way. So do stay tuned. We're gonna lift up the energies and have a bit of crack. Are we guys ready?
Way. No, I'm good, man.
Best answer I can get out of you.
I think I have coronavirus, but apart from
dude,
that, like...
don't be saying that.
You're not meant to say that, are you?
No, especially not on the live stream.
Sorry, lads. It's only a hologram. I can't hurt you.
He actually has a dead leg. It's not coronavirus. It's a dead leg. Okay.
I have something maybe.
Look, it's flippin' flu season. It's grand. Don't worry. Like, just the worst thing you could do is be scared or paranoid, or you know what I mean.
Yeah, you know.
Just keep your immune system high. Just keep it high. That's the best you can do.
That dangerous. It is, but just it's more infectious is the problem with it, isn't it?
Exactly. Yeah, you don't know who you're infecting. No, it's not that dangerous. I mean, it's got like a 99% survivability rate, so you're fine.
Games. So it's fine.
Yeah, great day for games. There we go. There's the optimism.
Oh, you're breaking up for me.
That's all right. That's gonna happen.
All right, you're back.
Yeah.
What's the first game?
Claire single releasing on the 25th of September. Yes. Few artists are releasing that date, which is awesome. We're going to do a segment for that. Welcome back, Rebecca. Welcome back, Keanu. Welcome back to the stream. Glad to hear you are busy crayon coloring.
Use this time to
Brilliant.
practice. We'll be deploying
Fair
soon.
play to you. Yeah, share that pre-save, Claire.
So the good news is I think I got the game working.
Good lad.
Pretty smooth right now.
Good
I
lad.
don't know if it's the update, but got the defrag my hard drive, man. Classic, you know?
Brilliant.
Moving.
Brilliant, brilliant, brilliant.
Yeah. Oof.
All right. Let's play a bit of Diablo DC.
Diablo, yeah, man. Wait, is that the first Diablo? Or?
No, it's a song. It's a band.
Oh, it's a band. Sorry. I thought you were talking about games. No, man. I don't know what your live stream is about anymore.
What?
Don't know what your stream is about anymore. Could be talking about anything.
Yeah. Oh, Tuesday nights for sure. We've stabilized on the Thursdays and Saturdays. But Tuesdays, we had a very good Tuesday stream. The best it's ever been on a Tuesday. I mean. Sorry?
Battle Royale.
Right, I can't hear you for a second. Just let me just.
Do we have the game plan?
You guys game plan it while I just sort this out.
I think TVR a little bit quiet for me. Maybe you can turn your mic or something.
Can anyone use this? Don't mind if I do.
My guy's crazy if they game. Let's go.
Lead the way, boys.
Can you hear me now?
I can hear you.
Yeah, I can hear you. I can hear you clear enough, just a little bit quietly.
Alright guys, we're listening to Diablo DC. And we are landing into the AO. If anybody knows what AO stands for, please let me know. Anus Overhaul.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
It's after 8, I'm allowed to say anus.
Oh my god.
Located the supply cache.
Your favorite word, man.
Position.
Where did you land? Why did you land right in the middle of them?
I'm gonna get this and then come
Objectives
help you.
updated. Move to the next location. Primary objective is to eliminate
Nice, fair
all
play to you.
targets.
Right, well I can't hear footsteps. So I'm at a disadvantage.
Oh fuck, he's on me, he's on me.
Shot him. Shot him again. He's freaked out.
Is he?
Yeah, no, he's in there. He's on your left. Alright, back in.
Oh fuck. He did the loop.
He looped around. Oh, he shot me bad. He's got a good gun. I'm down. He's got a good gun.
He has an automatic. He has an audible. I don't think so.
I could use a resurrection, but
I think his mates are a bit further up.
I'm tucked away. Yeah, they are. Yeah. We gotta get out of here. I'd say I've no weapons. Oh, he's proper driving in. Oh shit! Oh shit! Wow! Wow, that was brilliant. Well done. Well done.
He got in.
Fucking hell! All right, you gotta give him that.
Yeah, I wonder did he get to his mate in time.
Into the gulag, guys. Into the gulag. What better place to be?
It's an interesting start for you. I'm gonna hide in here.
Yeah, that's good streaming. So area of operation is AO. Right, okay. There we go. Brendan came up with Alcoholics Ominous.
Thanks.
That's alright one, Brendan. Yeah, I'll give you that one.
You're next.
Not too bad, not too bad.
I
think you've a funnier one there, Brendan, to be honest with you.
Beat them down or capture the objective.
Oh god, I love a cup of tea.
Oh, you lucky guy.
Your team can pay for your release if they have the money.
Oh, yeah, there's someone on that shop.
We're listening to the fantastic Wob.
Ooh, on the move.
Why did you say?
Oh shit. No. Oh, he got me. Holy shit, man. I mean, my massive fight that was fun. Yeah. You got written out.
If anybody has any requests, preferably local-based songs, independent artists, do send them into the chat and I'll play them for you. If you have any songs that are not on Spotify, looking at you, Dave, send them in. Send me an email and I'll play them. WAV or MP3 is absolutely fine.
By the way, Run is my favourite WAV song now.
No way. Well, do you know what? It's funny because I'm playing it right now.
I know you are, yeah.
Ah. It's a great tune. Yeah.
Quality.
It is quality. Really is. Yeah. I like, what's it called? Apolop. I can't pronounce it. Apolutrosis. Apolutrosis. Great tune. Right, I'm going to try and slap up the old Spotify into the bleeding mix here, just so you can see it. See, screen capture. Window capture. Right, we'll delete that. Unfortunately, that's not going to work anymore. Let's do Spotify. There we go. Alright. Bit of quick technological stuff here to do.
Where you want to drop?
Lead the way, brother.
Oh yeah. crazy.
Hunting for you. Next objective located.
Right, I'm gonna hold out up there with you to these, no?
Yeah. Stall up. I'm just coming down.
Actually.
Uh-oh.
There's a Odin here if anybody needs weapons.
Hello?
Hello? There's a... Ooh, I like it. I got a good weapon. Brilliant. Where are you, Keito?
Right there.
What?
On the move.
Right, just come up into this gaff. Oh, where are you? Do you need a? If I have a smoke grenade, if anyone needs cover.
I want the side of yours.
I can't see anyone.
Come on.
The tension is rising.
One down there.
Okay. Josh down? Josh, oh, Josh left. Shite. We lost him. There's that scav. I'm moving.
Alright.
Okay.
Happened to Josh, huh?
Alright, guy over there. I'd say we... Oh, yeah, go for the scav.
Objectives updated. Move to the next location.
SMG located.
Where is it from? It's from below here? There he is. Shite. Oh, wow. How did I didn't even see him?
Got one up here.
Right, I'm downed. You wanna grab me back up? That'd be deadly. You good for the L-Res?
No.
Can't guarantee it's a safe one, but 2's better than 1.
Fuck's sake. Can't jump down.
It's grand. Okay.
You weren't able to jump down to it.
It's all G. It's all G. I'll sacrifice myself and fight it all off in the gulag.
What went down to it? Oh, I don't know where the man went. But there he is.
It's all G. I have good weapon, by the way, so grab that. See you later. All right, you asked for it. You gonna get it. I don't think we're going back there, are we?
Didn't want another love song. Time to talk about what's going on.
Yeah, there's definitely people messing around there. Right, what's the status?
Have you
What's
seen
going
the
on?
news today? Do you think it matters anyway?
Storage town. You know what?
Do you think you know the truth?
float
Do you
over there.
think at all? Tell me, do you think? Yeah, do you think? Can you say you felt the change? Can you feel it all? Tell me, do you feel? Yeah, do you feel?
I know, but I might as well just go for it.
Tell me, are you offended yet? Or have you been
Oh, there's literally a car going that way.
I could give you something else to talk about. Can't see how vivid the Vegas, can't hear how quiet the rage is.
I hate airport, to be honest, but look, I'm here now.
If I told you 1,000 times, had to tell from 1,000 lies, could you face it then? You choose to close your eyes, tell yourself that you are
No footsteps either, so
doesn't matter
be a
anyway.
bit of crack doing this.
You choose to live in lies, and then you act surprised when you're exposed. Let's change the conversation instead of changing station. Come join the population. I can see, can you see, I can see. I say in desperation, this is the activation. No time for hesitation. I can see, can you see, I can see through the trees.
Oh! Oh, there's a car literally. Oh no, it's... Yeah. Alright, can you mark somewhere on the map for me to go? Because I can't, I'm just in a rush here. Just wherever. Just driving around. I'd rather not go towards the airport. Some other one? Yeah, there we go. Shit, there's a car here though. Let me just go this way. Just go like that. Ah, here.
I can see, can you see, I can see. I say it as.
Sorry. Oh, didn't mean to bang into that.
Doing that all the time.
Right here, I'm bleeding multitasking now. I have an excuse. I didn't yesterday, in fairness. Right, shotgun. I don't want that. My frame rate is not ideal. Still. Don't need that really. What's that? Oh Jesus. Gravy Josh is back with us. Lovely Josh, if you're watching the stream, we'll get back to you. Just we'll finish off this one quickly, I guess, will we? I got absolutely no cash there in that run up.
Gas is moving.
All been looted, huh?
Yeah, looks it. This one isn't it?
Better than Wiki still. I was hoping down there.
Oh. Ooh, I like this gun. Oh. Well, there's definitely a couple of fights going on here.
King, near you.
Enemy UAV
No,
overhead.
I was driving.
No, I thought I heard something.
Oh, money.
Yeah, just 400 blips. To get Keto back, guys. I need to fix my graphics too.
Get it. Because if you don't even get it, you get money.
Oh right, if someone else gets it, yeah. There we go. Happy days. Where's the
More money there in the back of the truck.
I'll take it.
It's a lot of money.
We're just leaving it lying around. People have been.
Moving.
Bit away.
Can hear fucking things, guys. You know what? I'm gonna try next week, maybe. Fucking horror game.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, defo. For the jump scares, like. Not that I'm a good player or anything. It's just, there needs to be something else, right?
Who's there?
Right, I'm just scaling the building here.
Gonna try for loadout.
Yeah.
Superstore though.
Yeah, I'm just gonna chill for a bit because, well, actually we shouldn't really be chilling too much, but we are within the circle. Well, yeah. We are in the circle, so we're pretty good. I don't know how we got away with that. To be honest, this place looked like there was a lot of shit going on. I don't know why people moved from it. Why can't I put music back up? It's a little bit.
Tell me, are you offended yet? Or have you been given that opinion yet? I could give you
Ooh,
something
fuck.
else to talk about.
Oh god, I was putting the music back on.
Come join the population. I can see. I can see. Can you see? I can see. I say in desperation, this is the activation. No time for hesitations. I can see. I can see. Can you see? I can see. Through the trees.
Just saying the chat here now, guys. Yeah, Becca, go on, get some sleep with the young guy. I hope everything is all right. Give us a text, let me know how he's feeling in the morning. And yeah, bit of Lipton Village, but no offense. Claire Nolan's been getting loads of attention on the deMars live lately, and absolutely fairly, I have to say. She's been doing some great work for us recently. So, and she'll be releasing her second single this year on the 25th of September. Happy days. Happy days. And it's available. Oh shit. Jeez, I almost knocked my fucking PC off the Okay. Now that I have unmuted myself, I think we're ready to go. Back again. We're going to do the album feature now before something bad happens. Yep, it's probably a good time. Thanks for coming back in, guys. Yeah, we lost it for a second there. I'll just wait for you all to come back in. Anna, you good? How are you doing? Just chilling. Waiting for me to finish up. Alright, we're back, guys. We're back. Thanks for coming back. Thank you. So, let's do this all over again. We're going to do the Jailbirds. We're going to do the Jailbirds album. Let's see if we can invite somebody.
Up here somewhere.
Going this way. Why did we abandon the chopper for? They should have kept in it. Oh, we're getting sniped.
Where?
Sniped. Over like there somewhere.
Heading this way.
They're all in here? Camping.
What the fuck?
3 of them.
Can't really do anything on my own, like.
Oh, wait here.
Guy in that jeep. Guy in the doorway, alright. I think he's trying to flank.
Not over yet.
Oh, dude. Oh, come on.
Come on.
That's more like it.
Go there.
Guy there.
Hostiles in the area.
Stay in behind
Few
here.
of them in here.
As strong as an ox. You'll make it.
They might not come out. I'm gonna try to get into cover as soon as you get me up. I'm gonna run to the left. Oh, he's right there! Fuck!
Behind the door, the cunt.
Alright. I think that's the end of it, guys. An unfortunate finish. To,
I'm not
yeah,
happy with that at all.
we had some fun.
Yeah, I played better though.
Wow, that's I definitely say the same for myself. So yeah, well, it's always next times, guys. Don't you worry. Cool dudes. I'll see you later. Alright guys, thanks for tuning in. Thanks for staying tuned in. I think that's the end of our stream. We had a good time, we had a great time, we had a lovely time. We had the wonderful BREW on earlier on to open up the show. We had some great music, as always, guys. And we had our debut conspiracy segment called Consider This with Claire Nolan. We had a lovely show. Really enjoyed myself. So how did you guys enjoy the show? Did you just like the new format? Let me know. Comment below. And sub us. If you hadn't subbed us already, I'm sure everybody that's watching now has probably already subbed us by now. Don't forget to give the stream a like. It goes a lot. It helps us out a lot. The video goes further with every like. And look, have a great... we're still not even halfway through the week, so have a great rest of your week. And we will touch base on Thursday night. We've got Nymph and we've got Laura Ryder on the show. So we're going to chat to those lovely ladies and we're going to play some great music as well. It'll be a nice short show on Thursday, so do tune in. And if you hadn't noticed already, I've set up a link tree and it has all the details of all the social networks that I'm part of. Well, most of them. There's also a subscribe star, which it's still in early days. But you could subscribe to the channel essentially for as little as €3.50. And I'm going to come up with some exclusive goodies to come with that only you guys will get, whoever subscribes to it. And obviously all that money's going towards is paying for the Zoom and the the streaming software and things like that, and graphics and whatnot. and I'll be buying merch as well from musicians from that. I'll be putting you into merch draws as well throughout the month, so anybody that's in there will get exclusive chances to win merchandise. So it's just something I'm starting off, so you'll see it there. It's called Subscribe Star. There's no pressure or anything like that. It's just something I'd mention anyway. I've just been kind of trying to expand a little bit. So yeah, cheers guys. Thanks so much, Anto. Thanks for staying tuned in. Lindsay as well. Thank you so much, guys. And your merch is on the way, by the way, so you'll be receiving that hopefully very soon. I don't know how long post takes, but you guys will be receiving something in the post very shortly as well. So I'm getting a bit tired here. Wow, that's great. Look, great energy today. It's really good vibes. Really enjoyed it. So thanks so much, guys. And oh, I disappeared. There I am. Have a great night. See you later. Bye bye.